Disney Castle's been overtaken by pirates.
Chris is still chatting away. Hey, everybody, how's it going?
I'm always chatting away.
Always chatting away. That's what we like to see and hear. Hey, everybody, welcome to Thursday. It's past the hump day. It's nearly the weekend. You're in the middle of limbo. And yeah, so let's say hello to everybody on the panel. Hey, Solo Brick Builder, how are you today?
Yeah, man, chilling. Not much
Good.
building.
You do that, actually. So you look like you're melting into your chair.
I am.
Nearly the weekend. How are you? Chris, how are you, man?
I'm good. I'm good, mate. You?
Not bad. As I said, nearly the weekend, and well, it doesn't matter because
you can see how bad my room is. The fact that that's actually powered high, full of crap.
It's a what?
So yeah. Got a lot of stuff going on in the background. It's so good. Yeah, this is just a mess.
What's happening to the city? Is everyone being evicted from your city or something?
Yeah, the city. I've literally started moving that up. It's down in the dining room at the moment. I've literally been slowly bringing it back upstairs. So.
It's called progress.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. Rome wasn't built in a day. That's what I hear.
Exactly. Hey, Tech, how are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you, Si. Thank you for having me.
No problem. Haven't seen you around for a while. Great video the other day you had. Finally, we got something from Tech.
Yeah. Finally, and hopefully, all things going well. There'll be another video tomorrow. Calling. So yeah, like I've done that video, and like it was a bit of a video of just me kind of chatting at the camera. Right? It is kind of a bit whatever, but I think like for me, it was kind of like right, get this thing uploaded, and then I've got like a point of reference to kind of keep myself like accountable for like. I don't know. It's just kind of a video that I think I needed to post myself. So I kind of like crack the whip on myself, and I've got something there that I can be like, right, I've said I'm going to do it now, so I've got to do it. But I do feel really motivated after doing it. It's like getting that first video after a while of not doing it, you kind of get motivated again. So yeah, I feel
good. Just do the thing. You got to do the thing.
Exactly.
Once you start, then it'll keep going.
Exactly. So I'm riding the wave at the moment, and it's
good.
It's exciting.
Good, man. How are you, Rogue? What have you been up to?
Yeah, thanks for me on site. Just building Lego parrots at the moment. I've been in Lego ideas like all day, going through the review stages, the 90 years vote, and then tonight's stream I'm going to build 6259 broadsides brig, just while chatting, from 1991. So just doing vintage sets at the moment, having a good time with vintage sets with my Pirates collection. It's still not over the fact that Adventurers didn't win, so I'm still recovering from that. But yeah, all's good.
Yeah. And thanks for being here, by the way, everybody. Greg, what are you up to? I see you're rubbing yourself.
Well, I've got this great big shaft that to the untrained eye is actually the Saturn V. So we've got. It's basically, I'm kind of having a bit of a clean up, a tidy up of all the stuff on my shelves, and because I bought some new shelves the other day. Anyway, and I'm kind of just rearranging everything. So I'm kind of taking stuff out of here, popping it in there, and just having a bit of a rearrange. And then one day, maybe might be one of those videos where someone says, "Oh, come and take a look at what's on my shelves."
Yeah, I do like that layout.
It's all right, actually. It looks good. It's a bit of a weird. It's put completely impractical, but it looks good on the camera because it's just the way it kind of lies. But because I've got these ones here, so I've got Slave One, Voltron, and the AT-AT. I've got a nice bit of height to play with, and that means at long last I can put all this together and as it should be, one giant toilet roll.
Exactly. And Sarah, two things. How's Paris and how was your stream?
Yeah, the stream was really great. So it was really nice to do it. I'm glad that we keep on. I see Maniac for Bricks here. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Sorry, I got the phone facing down.
Maniac.
But the stream went really well, and Paris is doing much better. So thanks to going to the emergency animal clinic all day on Tuesday, she's definitely received some help. A lot of people have been asking about that, and I really appreciate all the kindness and all the generosity, and just it's very humbling how much people are being very caring, and it means a lot to me. So thank you so much.
Yeah, she's a famous little cat now.
She's famous now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we should have a Bruce and Paris stream.
Yeah.
I know. Bruce or Paris on the thing, he'd be very happy. He doesn't like horses on television, so I don't know what he'd do with cats on television.
Did he go nuts?
We couldn't watch Game of Thrones until he went to sleep.
That's great news. Paris is feeling better, Sarah. That's really good.
Yeah,
news.
it really is
Thank
good.
you so much. Yeah, I mean, she has a few things, but it's as good as it's going to be for now. But I appreciate everyone asking so much.
That's good. That's good. And Joey, I know you're. Are you busy today? You working or what are you up to?
Top secret stuff, but in short, doing a lot of measurements. Gonna do a lot of revamping.
That's pretty cool. That's awesome. Are you like give us any insight now?
What's up?
Can you give us any insight?
Sorry, on the phone.
Oh, you want to go outside?
Yeah, I'll join you outside. Like I said, I was still working on this room.
Okay.
There's never an appearance of Joey without his mom as well. Sorry.
Hey, Mrs. Joey.
Sorry, what was we saying before?
No, I think it's obvious what you're doing in the room, but I was just wondering if you can give us any insight.
So it's not just measuring one room; it's measuring several rooms. I'm gonna follow up with more information as things turn out. I've already measured the furniture and just now measuring the rooms themselves to make sure if I rearrange it, then it'll actually fit.
Awesome.
I'm sorry I can't give all the details for it. I just want to be sure that it's a go thing before giving a lot of information.
Perfect. No worries. Listen, thanks for being here today, Joey, because Joey is a very hard worker and it's hard to get him onto streams. What I want to do is I want to say hello to everybody in the chat. Hello, Lorraine Fox. That's the wife. Brick Star Wars Boy, Adam O, SaraStarBricks, Finn. We've got a lot of people. Mr. StarBricks, who is there right in front. Well, he was Lego Mike Blue, Mr. Blue Toys, Woodshop Teacher. We've got Bricksish, Burner, Gueset. We've got Bricksish, Burner, we've got Owen Francis. We've got tons of people. Hello and welcome to everybody who is here tonight with us. Now, Rogue, you were talking about adventures and the vote and everything else. I want to know, why does everything Castle was put in?
Well, Lego sort of explained it. So they said that it was quite unfair. They split up the Castle vote. And if you added up some of the votes of Castle, it should have been in the top 3. So it kind of made sense of adding it back in. In a way, it could be seen as Lego saying, we really don't want Barnacle to win, so please vote for something else like Castle instead. So, I mean, at the same time, you could argue that the 4 themes left are perhaps the 4 most iconic and successful Lego IPs of all time. So I think it's fair Castle's back. I voted for Pirates personally, big Pirates fan, but which theme do I think is going to win? Lego Classic Space.
That'd be pretty cool.
I don't know about this Castle thing. I mean, I want Castle to be there, don't get me wrong, because I think Castle is a brilliant thing. I'd love to have it in my city and stuff. But the fact is, it wasn't voted for. Like if this was a general election, right, or something like that, and suddenly some party was thrust into sort of being second or being, the main party that won the election. Blimey, what happened there, Solo?
Sorry. I just whacked my knee against the table.
That's like an earthquake. I don't know. I'm not really sure it should have been there because. But what I feel is though that Lego are sort of teeing this all up so that there is no way that Bionic will win.
I mean, a good point you made there is that how they brought it back, and with Space. So Lego Space was also broken up, but Classic Space still made it. So it is strange they brought Castle back because they did the same things with Castle and Space, but Space still made it. Castle didn't. So why? There are arguments on both
we were
sides.
talking about yesterday over on the stream. Yesterday on my one is like what Si said. Just because we get a winner out of this doesn't necessarily going to mean they're going to make it. Yeah, it's like you're saying. It's like Barnacle could win, but they might just go foul and make Castle. So it kind of means nothing when you really look at that.
Didn't they say? Sorry, Rogue, you go.
I was going to say the reason I didn't vote for Castle and the reason whilst I voted for it, I don't think Pirates will win. We already have Classic Pirates and Castle on shelves, whereas we don't have Classic Space on shelves. We haven't had Classic Space on shelves for decades, realistically. So the dream scenario for Lego is to have Classic Pirates.
We have got Classic Space on shelves. We got Star Wars.
Hilarious. Anyway,
Well, the minifigs are that far behind all the other themes that they might as well have classic space.
the dream scenario for Lego is to have classic space, cast, and pirates all on shelves next year, and the city sets, which are basically Lego Town again. It's the dream scenario for Lego, which is why I think classic space might win.
That, just interlude there, because I think they've been putting little Easter eggs in, because like you look at the review that I done, that little 3-in-1 set, and obviously they had a little classic space logo on there. So I'm wondering if they're putting like little tasty little Easter eggs like going.
They do that for everything though. The monorail,
well, that was true.
And Galador and Ninja. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd love it to happen. Don't get me wrong, but sometimes they do that. Like they did that with the Batman, didn't they? With the Batwing, they're like, "Oh, we did this ages ago." And it's like, yeah, it's just a bloody bat symbol, though, isn't it? Really?
Exactly. Like we've seen the classic space logo like in CMFs for years, stuff like that. So I wouldn't look too much into the Creator 3-in-1 set. I think that I'd love Pirates to win and then Imperial sets going back, but I think classic space is my personal number one, which is going to win.
I hope it does.
Yeah, as we said, I definitely think that Bionicle was put in there just to please Bionicle people. They could, but they have had all that time to update that picture, and they still haven't. And it's the one picture. It's like they asked some 4-year-old just to take a picture and put it up.
I think they forgot to add it, and they just think, what have we got left lying around? Oh, go down to the vault and take a picture. That'd do.
I literally think that they don't like it that much. They don't even have any database, so they literally just Google search Bionicle and went, "That looks alright."
But it also shows you, though, how much even Lego try to change and alter a vote. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's quite pitiful, really, what the way they're going about it. I mean, the photograph is horrific. I mean, it doesn't even show the full name on it. I mean, they have said very clearly to their marketing people, whatever you do, play Bionicle completely down. So I can, in a sense, I'd like to see Bionicle win just to kind of show Lego.
But I mean, clearly the photograph didn't have an effect because Bionicle won by a mile, by 5,000 votes, was it? So I don't think the photograph has an effect. And like
I think the problem is the name does carry quite a lot of weight. I mean, you got someone like me who was probably one of their one of the first Lego sets that they buy. So obviously for me, it's a bit biased. I'm like, I'll vote that up. But don't wrong, I want Castle and Pie. All three of those sets that go through are my personal favourites. So whatever comes out, I'm happy. But I'm not going to go around burning the bloody Lego stores down because Bionicle didn't win.
Yeah, to be honest, I grew up with all 4 themes that are left, and I enjoy Lego Pirates most out of all of them. But whichever theme wins, I honestly don't mind at this point. I'm happy with it, whichever theme wins. At some point, I like all of these themes, so I'm all good with whatever's left.
Yeah, I personally don't think I'll be buying any of them, so it doesn't really bother me.
Mm-hmm. I'm kind of the same as you,
But good boys and girls, I don't even think that was the big news story of the day. I thought the Lego ideas, I thought it was horrific what happened today on that one.
Oh, that is just so done.
Come on, guys. There was some fantastic sets that I think should have got, like the Temple. Let's take the Temple, for example. At the moment, that was an absolute blinding set that I think would even have worked in this day and age, especially as far as doing all the Chinese New Year stuff and all this Ninjago stuff that's going on as well. I think it would have been pretty cool.
Ideas is starting to become a joke. It's becoming a joke.
Good spot there, Bricksy. I'm glad you like that. But it's true, though, isn't it? I'm like, I like what went through. The one. I mean, it was okay. I'm not going to buy it. I think, but it's. But I like the Sonic one. That's actually quite exciting. That was one of my favorite games I used to play when I was a kid. But so I kind of got that sense now of what Chris felt when he got the Nintendo stuff.
Yeah, well, I was a Sonic. I was a Mega Drive person as a kid.
Oh, was you?
Yeah.
Dude.
My first ever console. Well, I had the Commodore 64, and then my first television console was the Mega Drive.
Yeah, same here. Did you get the one that came with the CD player as well? I think that was called
the Sega CD. Yeah.
Yeah. God, that was a.
So annoyingly with my Sega CD, I had Sega CD, and then someone broke in and robbed all our stuff, and Sega CD got discontinued really quickly. So I didn't get it. Yeah. I didn't get it again.
I don't know. What do you reckon about it, Si? What's your feelings on the Lego ideas? Because there were some really good ideas. I'm getting a bit fed up with brilliant ideas being out there, and then they're just dismissing them.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of people are saying that getting the 10,000 should be raised. I don't think so. I think it's quite hard to get 10,000, especially with so many people trying to get their ideas up. The other thing is, I really think Lego should take another look at ideas and maybe set it out as its own. I know it's its own team anyway, but have more than one or two, have a full range of Lego ideas sets out there, because they are limited edition anyway, so they're not going to be really hanging around on shelves for a long time. And the other thing is, I say this on every live stream, they need to have sets for €50, dollars, pounds, or whatever, and less.
Whatever happened to that?
I think was Tron the last one they did.
Yeah,
I think Tron was the last one they did.
When was the Ladies of NASA? When was that one? That was before Tron.
The same year as Tron. I think just before.
Flintstones is pretty cheap.
This is a really good set. This and Tron are brilliant little sets, and they need to do more of those.
That was a great set.
No one's submitting small projects there.
That's the issue as well, yeah.
Claire and BFAB.
Oh yeah, that is a problem.
To me, the biggest thing with it. Oh, go on. Sorry. Go for it.
Oh no, I was just going to say, just to add to the Lego ideas not being selected, maybe on the same day that they say these ones aren't selected, they should then turn around and say, well, you know what, though, guys, these ones A, B, and C over here, we're going to use it BRICKITECT. Because they've got the association with BRICKITECT now, haven't they?
Yeah. I mean, the Woman of NASA and Research Institute sets, the £20 price point idea sets, they've been some of the best idea sets I think released. Really great builds, great minifigures, £20 price point. It's perfect. So it would be cool to see more of that. But on that point you made, Si, about waves of idea sets, the reason I don't think they'll do that is because each Lego idea set is so unique. So Lego doesn't want to release them loads at the same time, because some will perhaps take the spotlight away from other idea sets. Say if they release the Grand Piano and Barracuda Bay at the same time, everyone would most likely be talking about Barracuda Bay and not so much about the piano, at least from my perspective. So I think they want to make sure that each idea set, but I think that what Lego want to do is have each idea set have its own special spotlight. That way, those sets can do as best as they've done so far, because they've all done really well so far, because they all get their own special sort of release window and kind of spotlight in a way.
And that's a good point, Rogue. And the other point I suppose to look at is if they have like 10 ideas sets on the shelves, they have to pay those designers, those fans, don't they?
Yeah.
So that'd be a lot of money they'd be paying out. They'd be making it back. But
and there's usually the signing events as well, stuff like that. Again, having multiple at the same time probably be quite difficult for Lego to do.
I think also, if you look at it at the moment, like with COVID, obviously ideas came out before. But if you look at Lego this year, every 2 weeks there's been a D2C set. They're already flooding their own shelves with their own sets that they know they can happily sell. And then they then using that as an excuse, which they did with ideas today, when they were like, oh, look at all these other things we've got going on, guys. So ideas isn't happening. And it's kind of like, well, maybe stop producing your own D2C sets and do ideas. But I think also they've got the issue is like, to me, I think as ideas has got better, the ones that I'm more interested in, and I think a lot of people are, the licensed ones, which obviously also affect Lego's, bottom dollar as well, because they obviously have to pay licensing fees and sort out all that kind of stuff as well. So they tend to not do those ones anyway. So, yeah.
Chris, do we actually know how much they pay for a licensing fee? Like, how much does Star Wars cost them or anything like that?
It's all dependent on the companies.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, like, I know Disney has a very high Disney tax.
They're all like rumored, but we don't know the specifics. I don't think we ever will know the specifics of those license deals. But I think like some reasons why only one idea got selected, I had kind of two major things. One is that, including the Sonic set, Lego Ideas currently has 7 ideas in development. That's a huge backlog, and it's likely we won't see the Van Gogh set, in my opinion, till late 2022, early 2023. It's a huge backlog of sets. Just looking at ideas release dates.
Better come with a buildable ear, or I'm not buying it.
Yeah, but also as well with the idea sets that got denied. I think personally, Lego's trying to limit how many licenses they're interacting with at once. Like a lot of those sets that got denied, not Among Us, for example. Fall Guys, Naruto, great sets, and great themes. But again, that's new license fees for Lego to start paying to these companies. And
I could never see Fall Guys ever coming through, Because
I know it's just an example though. Like it's just an example of another license they don't have. Like I think Lego's wanting to perhaps limit. Like for right now, for example, we know they're now going to have licensees with Disney, Nintendo, and Sega, which I believe are 3 pretty expensive licenses. So perhaps they're just trying to limit how much they're paying in license fees at once. You know, we've got Minion sets as well with Universal, perhaps other licenses in the future at some point. Like it must be getting really expensive for these license fees. They're probably trying to limit that.
Yeah, well, let's face it, Lego's not exactly strapped for cash these days, so are they?
They're not going to take on a license. Like I do see what you're saying about having a lot of licenses and stuff, but at the end of the day, they will just up the price if they're not making money, and they clearly are making money at the moment. So while I don't think on their point it's a valid thing. And if Bricklink are going to start doing these sets now, with like denied ideas projects, they should be denying more of the non-licensed sets, because Bricklink will never get the license to do the set. So Lego should take on those licenses and then pass the non-licensed stuff over to Bricklink.
But then I don't think it's fair to say, you know, we're denying your idea because it's not licensed. I don't think that's a fair thing to do.
No,
I know what you're saying though. Like I know, like the whole Bricklink thing is a great opportunity, but at the same time, I think it's like. I don't know how, like, you know, what if like creators will say, you know, I've worked so hard on this idea just for Lego to go, we like this, but it's going to Bricklink, so you won't get, you know, the huge spotlight on the set from fans for the most part. Like, it's a very tricky balance act. I know what you mean. It's very tricky to balance the two, but it is a good thing Bricklink are doing sets, but I don't know when they're going to start doing that.
Yeah, they need to start knocking some of those out pretty quick, actually, because I'm getting a bit bored waiting for it. I'm getting a bit bored with what they're picking, and I don't know. Just for my own self-indulgence. Yeah.
I just want to say hello to Creativity, Adam O, Brick Slot, who's just come in, Shift 67889, the Brick Bods, Mrs. Brickinet, Made You Blue, if you're not, you probably know that already, obviously, and Christopher Mitz, AV Bricks, if you didn't say hello to them already, and everyone else who's joined. Red Carnage, hey, how's it going, man? But yeah, I mean, like, it's a heated debate. The whole ideas thing is always heated. I don't know if they'll ever sort it out, but I mean, they usually get stuff into the shops. I mean, ages after these votes take place. Anyway, Winnie the Pooh, I think, is coming up next, isn't he? But I want to know when the Home Alone house is coming. I really thought that was going to be December last year. Yeah.
No, Lego. It'll probably come out in summer or something like
that. Hello again. Really sorry about that.
You're fine. You having internet trouble?
I got a little bit cut off and had to answer again to to someone else. Can't show visual for right now. It's basically just sitting this on a bed.
No worries. Once you're here, you can join in, and you don't have to have the camera on, obviously, dude. We've been talking about ideas. I don't know if you've heard any of that, but
about the one accepted and like 20 rejected.
Yeah,
exactly. Well, there are a whole bunch of good ones in there. Yeah, some I remember voting for, but at least we got one, I guess.
Oh, Joey, I wanted to get your opinion on adventures. You're a big adventures fan, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Do you think that there's any possibility of any adventures coming at all?
That for an ideas project, or for like the world builder, or you mean just Lego itself?
Yeah, just in general.
I would hope that they do something. I mean, it's kind of difficult. The last time I had hoped for something adventurers themed was it basically turned out to be just the jungle theme they had in City, and that's probably the closest thing that they've done officially as a set. And you know, the haunted house, yes, does have a lot of adventurers references, but I don't count it quite the same way because it's more about the Gothic architecture. It's not as the the ruins or the surprises or booby traps or things like that. That's what I usually think of for adventurers. So, but then again, the jungle thing from City was a couple of years ago. I'm trying to remember, somewhere within the past 5 years, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, that was an exciting thing they did.
So, I'd say, if anything, it would be great. I would absolutely love it, be on board with it, fill up the entire card of it. But I honestly don't know at this point. If they've gone to the extent that they're going to put jungle into city, I don't know if they would bring it back out as its own thing like Adventurers, unless it was like a one-time set or something. Yeah, and we already know from the what do you call it? From the 90th anniversary voting that it got like 5th, almost 6th place.
Exactly. So that's why I think that it stands a chance in the future, because I really do still believe that that was a way to gauge people's interest in themes. So I have hopes that the people who are big fans of Adventurers will see something in the next few years.
Fingers crossed.
I think they could bring it back through Ninjago. What they've done like Clutch Powers, for example. I definitely could see them in the future doing like a Ninjago Adventurers style, maybe sub-theme or something, and Johnny Thunder could appear, or like the jungle stuff, desert stuff. Like, I think Ninjago is a great theme right now for bringing back some older sub-themes very subtly. Like, I think we could see Adventurers and Ninjago at some point.
You definitely get a really good crossover on that one, Rogue, I reckon.
Yeah. Exactly, yeah. They've clearly brought back other themes, like Islanders most recently now with Ninjago, so why not Adventurers? It's clearly popular with LEGO fans, so I think it could definitely happen in the future. Probably not for a while, but one day.
I hate to say it, but I think you're right about that. I think for Ninjago, it's basically the way that they can recycle a whole bunch of older concepts and still, make something new out of it. I mean, yeah. I know people have made the comparison with like, oh, we had Hidden Side in Monster Fighters before in Ninjago as Possession. Or, the Sky Pirates, instead of having a full-fledged pirate theme, but we got a different take on it. So I could see that happening. The Islander stuff that they have, did it just come out or is it coming out later?
March.
Right. So that's probably the closest thing I can think of as far as Adventurers or in the aesthetic of Adventurers that I could look into.
Hey, Mike, how's it going? Were you there long?
Hello.
Hey, Mike.
No, I actually just joined because I finished part of my day and I can finally join you. Can you guys hear me?
Good.
Yeah, you're good, Mike.
Okay.
Always great to see you, Mike.
Good to see you guys. We're
Mike, have you been
about
enjoying your stream recently? You've been doing some cool streams with the gardens. Did you enjoy that?
Yeah, the gardens were a blast. I just finished the blacksmith yesterday.
Yeah, I was.
Oh, very cool.
So we did that one.
I was 29 and pregnant and married 4
pretty
days
solid.
when she died.
There we go.
That looks really cool, man. I'm liking that.
Apparently, my one should be here tomorrow. Apparently.
Oh, you went for it, did you, Solo?
Yeah, I went for it. Yeah, I bought it on day release. I couldn't resist. I really like it. So I could either stay up until midnight and get the crappy promo, or just get it before it. So I just bought it 10 o'clock on the day before. So I couldn't resist it.
What's cool with the gardens, you get a guaranteed promo with the art print, which is pretty cool.
Yep.
So you get a guarantee. I think it's quite nice. I really want the art print. It looks so cool.
I'm interested in that Amelia Earhart promo. I think that looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, that's cool.
Do you know when the promo is being released, or is it just a known thing for now?
I don't know.
I think it's
They're saying March 1st. I'd reckon it'd be an International Women's Day.
Yeah.
I don't know when that is, but I know it's soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if they have like an idea of if they're going to do it with a set or if they're going to do it for.
There is some sort of a big set launching in March. Nobody knows what it is.
Well, there's quite a few.
People say it's gonna be the space shuttle, but what if it's some sort of a aircraft and we're gonna get the Amelia with that? Who knows?
Yeah.
We'll see.
I wonder if it'll be another females of something, like the women of something, and then Amelia will be the gift for purchase.
Maybe.
That'd be cool.
I think they haven't done one of those for a while, and I think they do really, really well. And I know Mr. BRICKITECT staff really wants it, so like I'm sure it'll sell well if they do it.
Yeah. What else did we see lately? We've talked about the voting stuff. We talked about the Amelia Earhart. What was the other thing? There was something else that was interesting that came out.
I think
the coins. Have we talked about the coins?
Oh, the coins, yeah.
Text new content. That was quite interesting. that's a phenomenon.
Hey, Emily.
Emily. Yeah, the coins. How do we feel about the coins? I'm interested to know people's opinions.
I can't be bothered.
I'm considering getting the Pirates one, but that's about it for me in the coins. I just kind of want the Pirates one. That's pretty much it. I've not had the best things about the quality of them, so I'm not really sure at the moment, but I'm a huge Pirates fan, so I might just get it.
I can understand that. I'm a big Space fan, so I'll probably get the classic Space Monroe.
Yeah, I think they're great coins for collectors, like for like one theme each. But I don't know if I'd collect all of them personally. But that's just me.
Yeah.
They're nice. They're nice little gifts, though. Nice little gift for purchases for sure. What was that, Chris?
Said that you can't get them all anyway now because they sold out the first one.
Yeah. I do think they'll restock at least the case, but I'm not sure about the coins. But I think they'll definitely bring back the case.
Those coins are going for a few quid online.
Yeah, that first one. I really wish I picked up the first one, not because I want to keep it, but the first thing in like a stagnated release of something collectible always has high value because people miss out on it.
Yeah,
go back and get it.
That's true.
So I wish I picked that up, but no.
If you can have a little more measurement, I'll be right with you.
Number one comic books are always. You should definitely buy the number one comic book because the number one in a comic book series is always worth money.
Exactly. So I wish I picked that up. I did get the Pirates one. There are a couple of boats that I want to get. And I think I'll get the Octan one as well.
Oh yeah.
But other than that, I'm not fussed about getting the others, I don't think.
I might get the Octan one just because Octan is just the coolest fake brand ever.
It is.
Yeah. Hey, BFAB.
Hey, how's it going, y'all?
Hey, BFAB.
Hey, BFAB.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, BFAB.
BFAB.
I just woke up from a nice nap. I was watching Sarah's stream. Got a little tired, went for a nap, and just woke up. So.
What a pleasant way to wake up.
I had a great nap as well earlier.
Yeah.
You know, I had a great nap earlier as well. It's you're getting old. You're getting old too, BFAB.
I saw from the title of your video, BFAB, you weren't too happy about Lego ideas today.
No, I was excited. It's called passion.
He said nothing. He said nothing but good praises about it, Rogan. What are you talking about?
I had to change it because the second I had the title up, like 2 minutes later, I get the little like yellow dollar sign, which means I got demonetized. Like, yeah, that's not happening. So I had to redo the title.
I saw that original title of yours,
We saw it too. We were like, whoop, he changed his title real quick.
Yeah.
I saw the title and turned it on. I was like, wait, that's not the title.
I had just woken up to that, and I'm just like, no, I'm mad. So usually I don't get upset about things like this, but I just like, I share my opinion. Lost a decent, like, some subscribers over it, so, you know.
God, get out of here.
I mean, I cussed like 3 times. People I think the funniest comment is some kid's like, I'm unsubscribing. And I said, because you cussed, and I'm like, I'm unsubscribing too. And he's like, you're funny, I'm resubscribing. I'm like, what are you doing?
God. I mean, BFAB, the good news is it's not got 1,500 dislikes there, right?
You know, the Bionicle video's at 2,000, and the funny thing, so and I Just Too Good did not like it either. So me and Just Too Good have been going back and forth, so it's been fun.
Oh, BFAB. Hope you're right.
I'm gonna make it a spot, you know. So yeah.
Oh boy.
Out of all the controversial things, BFAB says, who'd have thought Bionicle would be the thing that borderline getting cancelled?
I just wish I had some old Bionicle I could review and try and get some views in.
Yeah.
Just make like a rant. If you do it, you'll get some views. I know other people are doing it now, and it's getting them views. So
it's a hot topic,
it's the thing. It's the thing. I don't get it though, right? I mean, I like Next. He says, holding one in his hand, but I don't like Bionicle. Why is it? Have I got an issue, or is Bionicle got an issue?
I don't know.
The thing is, like, I don't hate, like, the thing that I've realized after like dealing with the community in general, they are very sensitive. I mean, I got death threats, I got all that stuff, and it's just like, I've been doing YouTube for such a long time, and people have threatened to beat me up. I've had my fair share of people threatening to beat me up. But,
sorry, man. I just get heated. I just get heated when I read it, and sorry.
That's not Bionicle. It's bloody.
I do think with Bionicle, it's a lot of nostalgia that drives the hype. I don't think it's much people say it's the the products they produce for Bionicle were the best Lego sets of all time. I think it's a lot of nostalgia, especially the books, the films, the show, stuff like that. I think that drives a lot of nostalgia for Bionicle. I think that's the sort of driving force behind it, which is why I think it's still got some popularity today. I think it's just more based on nostalgia.
That's understandable, but like when I made my video, my point of my video was that it didn't sell the second time. You think it's gonna sell a third time? That was literally, I didn't attack anyone. That was like the facts about it, and people did not take that well. And I mean, the thing that they don't understand, and which I'm really happy about it, is by them watching that video and disliking and commenting 1,000 comments on a video that like a 10,000 view video for me usually wouldn't get 1,000 views. It'd probably get like an average of, let's say, 30 to maybe 100 comments, right? You know, 1,000
we know you're
over
chasing the
1,000
green.
comments. The algorithm is now promoting my other videos more, and I'm looking at my analytics, and now 50% of my views are from recommendations. So they succeeded in a way of promoting me more, and I'm not complaining. So.
Yeah.
And you made a fair point. Bionicle came back. It didn't do well. It's probably not going to do well a third time. It's a fair point.
Yeah.
I
And
think
that
it's
was
not
just
gonna
my
make it.
perspective. But no, like a lot of people are upset. I know Nick on Planet Ripple is upset. Just Too Good's upset. And I'm just like, okay. Like when I say upset, like they're just like, if you disagree with your logic, it's flawed. And I'm like, well, that's my opinion. When I was like going back and forth with Justin today, I'm just like, at the end of the day, it's a piece of plastic. So
yeah, but BFAB, I didn't realize Justin was into Bionicle.
I mean, I don't think he realized it either. So he made this like tweet. Again, I don't like to throw drama in this. Just Too Good and I are friends. I just wanted to say that. He made a tweet and like he's like, I don't know why people are going like after the Bionicle community when it's like a peaceful community or something. And I'm like, okay, he's shading me basically. And so I just responded. I'm like, yeah. Also, I got death threats. It was nice. And then it was just like a back and forth this morning. So yeah.
It'll all blow over once this whole thing is over anyway, and it'll be just kind of one of those anecdotal things. Remember that crazy video BFAB did, and it did really well, and people didn't like it. And
yeah, I mean the thing is, I forgot who said this. Somebody made this comment, like it's better that people are talking about you than not. I forgot who said that. It was like one of our close friend groups, and I'm like, that is so true. Like
it's like publicity is publicity. You just no matter if it's bad or good, you just get the voices heard,
Yeah. And it's not like I was attacking anyone. I attacked a theme. Like if people don't like that, that's going to be, their opinion, and I'm going to have fun with my more comments that you're giving me and more exposure you're giving me. So,
that's the way it is. Chris, I want to ask you. Somebody asked ages ago in the comments. They want to know were you drilling base pipe?
I'm not drilling. I'm lazy. So
what are you doing?
So I couldn't find anything to poke through the new row plates, so I'm using a drill.
Oh my, Chris, why?
Pop through the base.
Oh,
okay. God.
I'm not using
That's
a drill
actually
like
pretty
a
clever.
memory, kind of.
That is actually brilliant.
I'm just lazy. That's
No, you're creative. That's not lazy.
Yeah, nothing would fit through, so I just there was a drill.
Oh my god.
So what are you doing, Chris? You're just taking stuff apart for...
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm having my madness moment. I'm hoping something happens. I don't know. I'm throwing stuff together. I'm currently making templates.
Oh, nice.
So, sorry, I got a question for you. 'Cause I think Chris will probably won't be objective about this, but I've got a shelf where I've got the Saturn V Voltron, and the one that looks actually quite good there is the Porg. But I'm not sure if the Porg deserves to be there. What do we reckon, folks?
Ewoks are better. Take the Porg away. Get rid of the Porg. Get rid of the Porg. Find some Ewoks.
Porg's my channel. Porg's my channel. Get it off your channel now.
Ewoks versus Porgs 2021. Ewoks shall win. Replace with some Ewoks.
I'd go for a buildable Porg, or rather a buildable
Ewok, yeah.
They'd be like a cuddly toy, but really spiky, wouldn't it?
Yeah, replace the Porg with some Ewoks. That's the best plan. Just find some Ewok minifigures.
I don't think I own a single Ewok. I think I've got.
What? What is this? Honestly, what is happening? I am outraged.
Are they tough to get hold of or something, Rogue? I don't know what happened.
Not really. Like, they've been in a few sets. I think I have nearly all of them. But some of the best Lego minifigures of all time. You've got to have some Ewoks.
Have you got an army of Ewoks? That would be.
I do indeed.
You should do a video on that. That's quite alternative.
I mean, I've always had the Ewok Village on display. It's one of the few sets I've always had on display. It's one of my favourite sets.
Oh, that's a good set.
I think I'm going to put that one on there.
Yeah, I'll put it this way. I love Porgs. Even I don't have one of those buildable ones. What? I hate them. They look hideous.
They're all right. They're a good build. I've swapped it anyway. I put the 40th anniversary train. I've done that just for you, Brad.
Mike, are you gonna put in any kind of street or city into your studio?
No, I mean I don't have space for that. I was thinking about it.
Am I breaking up?
No, you're good. We good? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I mean not in the studio probably because right now the studio is fully taken. I have the table which I use for everything from streaming to videos and a few shelves, and that's it. There is no way to place another table here. I was thinking about having like half the garage for starting a city, but you know, like we have one car right now, so there's gonna be a second car in the garage in the future, so that's also not an option. So yeah, probably not at this point.
I'd love to see a city from you. I think that'd be pretty cool.
I would. I had some crazy ideas on how to start the city and how to you know, grow it, but I don't have space for it. Like my ideas are bigger than the space I have.
What I like is when people, I mean, Jang does it. When you become a Patreon member, it's Patreon. He puts people into the city. I think that's a pretty cool idea. It's like if I had a big city, I'd probably end up
like Jang's Patreon and building it around the fact that people can become his like physical minifigures in his city. Like that's brilliant. If you see his Patreon, like I think just on that idea alone, he grew to like 300 or 400 patrons right now, mostly on that idea. And that's like he was, I don't know if I'm gonna switch to you know, to getting this channel more full time, and he exactly did that, and that was brilliant. I think he utilized his content and his followership and his city in one thing and made it very successful.
Yeah, what I loved in his was where he put Boone and Joshua from Beyond the Brick. I thought that was pretty cool. They're like doing a little interview, and his city. You can see life in it because he has the little minifigures, the position in places. There's stories behind it, and it's really cool to see. It's pretty good. Would you do anything like that, Chris, in your city?
That's what I used to do. Yeah, that's why everyone always asks me like, the city updates, because the original ones was that I had little scenes, everyone set up, they're all doing stuff and messing around.
I mean, with members or anything?
Yeah, so my members have already asked me for this. It's something I definitely think, it's going to happen at some point. Like I said, at the moment, I've it's when is it? February 4th. I've already knocked the city down twice. So at the moment, no, but definitely in the future.
In time.
Did anyone see the Jang video? I think it only came out maybe today or yesterday or something like that. But someone sent him free a massive monorail set.
Yeah, it's literally, I actually messaged him saying like it's the same set. It's literally the same video I did on Monday. It's the same.
Yeah, I watched your video actually because you got the monorail, the airport monorail, and I saw Jang today like get it from a fan. That's pretty crazy.
I messaged him saying it's so good. I did mine first because people would have just thought I'd copied it. How much is the same video?
How much is this set right now in like good condition?
Mine cost me £600. Pounds.
That's about the going price, I'd just like to say, Lego monorail video coming soon. Just want to say now.
Mine's currently broken on my desk right here.
No, I could not get that monorail anytime soon. It's such an expensive set. It's a great set though. It's like one of the best Lego sets ever.
I might get it in bits or something like that and just build it over time or something like that. Because
try and get it in bits will cost you more.
Yeah.
Trust me.
I don't know. There's a lot for sale down here in London. I gotta be honest.
I looked up
like motors. The motor itself's worth over £100.
Really?
Yeah, and then the bottom of the monorail is unique as well. It's its own part. It's the things like that that cost a lot of money.
And like finding the parts of the stickers in good condition is really difficult. And I looked up like the station just in itself. That's something like
motor's that actually worth a fortune, because that's what someone said when I got mine out and did it. They were like, "Oh, the motor works." It's like, yeah, it's super rare.
I was about to joke that Chris sent his to Jang, but he shot his, so it's not that coincidence, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It is such a brilliant set, though.
In the space of a week, you've got Matt Elder from Family Bricks, Chris, and Jang all talking about the monorail. It's like, we're monorail season or something.
It was all a grand.
Matt told Chris' monorail, but I saw both of their videos. Like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah. So, I'm a trendsetter. That's what it is. I talk about Mos Eisley, and it comes out. You know. It's really weird. Like me and Rogue were up at like midnight, and we looked. You looked on monorail, wasn't it, Rogue? It was you.
Yeah, because I was looking at Lego system stuff, like nostalgia stuff, and I was just like, oh, we've actually gone down in price. And Chris was like, what? And he just straight away just went to monorails.
But I loved it. Jang was like literally almost in tears, and I don't get emotional over stuff, but I was nearly in tears with him. I was like, oh my god, he was like a little boy at Christmas. I got what I wanted.
That's why I actually opened mine first, because I had to double check that it was in there, because I knew if I hadn't, I would have literally cried on camera. Like that's how bad it was.
It's one of the most iconic Lego sets of all time. And I think it's fair to say a Lego set everyone dreams of owning one day. Like, it's super iconic. Yeah. So I can imagine, people getting emotional about getting the set, because it's like a set, we've always wanted, arguably.
I've waited since I started the city, pretty much, and I always we've been talking about this for months, Rogue. Like, we saw that the monorail logo on the character from season 19 and stuff. We're like, they're gonna redo it, and they just never have. So it's like, I just was like,
Disney World monorail coming soon.
That Jangbricks video was so good, though. We really enjoyed watching it, and it's really nice too, because the set he received is in like mint condition.
Yeah.
We read in the comments that he had an update to that.
It's his brother,
wasn't it? Who had given it to him. It was the brother of the donor's set, and the brother died, and he had built it once, boxed it up, and then now it's in Jangbricks' possession. So that's really cool.
So there's a story behind it.
I think what was nice about that as well is pretty much everyone at that point when I put my comment on there, I knew everybody that put a comment in there. I knew everybody. Like, it was Chris, Sai, it was Sarah. It's very cool. I think
Jang's massively gone up in my books recently, like massively. Like contacting me directly on Twitter over stuff. It's like he's just massively gone up in my book, like, because he's such a big YouTuber, and the fact that he like talks to smaller YouTubers, it's just incredible.
I was watching a live stream the other day, and BRICKITECT comes in, and the next thing Jan goes, BRICKITECT's here. Hey, BRICKITECT's here. Hey, BRICKITECT, I sent you a message. And
he's very responsive.
I couldn't see Chris, but I could see in my head.
I was half asleep. I was half asleep and just flicked it on before Claire's debate, and I was like in bed asleep, and then Jan's like, "Oh, BRICKITECT's here. How's it going, man? How's it going?" Crazy.
How the bloody hell can you tell? His chat goes past so quick. I'm like, I'm sitting there watching a guy. It's on slow mo, and it's still going.
He got 39,000 people watching the other day on a stream.
I think I was in one of them once. I saw Sai go past. I was like, right, hi Sai. Right, I'm 4,000 comments down now.
Did I see you? I don't even know if I said hello back.
No, I don't think you did. It just went. It was off.
I get people moaning on mine when it's over 100 and I can't answer all the questions. I don't know how he does it.
When you're a mod on someone's channel, you don't suffer with that usually. It's pretty cool. You get like you're able to read everything, but like Brixie's is pretty fast as well. Or that guy you
seminars as well, isn't it? It's just
he's on slow mo, which helps quite a lot actually, but. Jang watches a lot of UK YouTubers. He does. I think
Jang is watching more YouTubers than you guys realize. He's always looking for quality content. He finds inspiration. He's very private and reserved, but I think he's watching a lot of. I know he knows my content, but I mean, he knows me from Beyond the Brick and everything. But I know he comes by to the Cool Factor event, so I never mentioned the channel to him or anything like that in the past. And for some reason he knows what I'm doing, and it's really cool to know that OG Legend is actually connected with a lot of people in the community.
He left a message on my RIP hidden side video, which I had to go and check to see if it was really him, and it was. So I was pretty impressed with that.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's cool, man. And I tell you what, he's one of the few YouTubers that I actually I'm a patron to, because I really rate him. I think he's a really good, cool guy.
I do have an echo. Is it from me, guys? Do you know?
Can I hear myself? I think so. I don't know.
Okay,
Testing.
cool.
1 2 1 2.
I have no noise cancelling
Let's blame
headphones.
Solo. Let's pick Solo just because.
Oh my god!
I know he's pixelated, but I think he sounds okay.
Pixelated? Oh, it's the stream.
It's okay. We don't, he's trying to hide that haircut. We saw that haircut yesterday.
Well,
When
yeah,
I saw the haircut, I turned around and I'm like, "Hey, Solo, can I get the link?" And I'm like, "Oh my god, that haircut! I have to go to sleep now."
Hey, at least I don't have to do my hair. I can at least still show my face on the stream.
Triggered.
I look like crap 95% of the time, and I don't. No one has to see it.
Solo. I've got to ask you, but when you said to your missus, like, "Can you cut my hair?" Did you like show her a picture of I don't know, some famous footballer or something like that in a magazine and say, "I want to look like him"?
No, what I actually said is like, right, we try a specific grade, but just try a little area first of all, not just go straight down the goddamn middle before it's all too damn late.
Well, here's what he said. He was very mean to his wife, and that's what happens when you're mean to your wife, guys. So being nice to your wife, they're going to cut your hair.
Yeah,
I'm always bloody mean to her. This makes no difference.
She will tell you if she's there. She'll tell you he asked for that. He said, "Will
I
you
never
do my hair
asked for
like this,
this.
please?"
It depends.
I never asked for this. Anyone that knows me, anyone that has ever known me, I've always had longer hair than this. Always. I've never had hair this short.
So when are you getting a free razor crest, mate?
Sorry?
When are you getting a free razor crest?
When am I getting a free razor crest?
That's what happened when Steph butchered my hair. She bought me a razor crest as an apology.
I want a razor crest. You butchered my hair. But Chris got a free
No, she went to pick up. I can't remember what it was. I think it was.
You was like a grade 2 or something like that, Chris.
Yeah, because it was just an accident. I mean, it was funny at the time. You just have to accept it. But yeah, she bought me the razor crest as like an apology, which is pretty cool. It's a nice story.
Cool.
We're blowing your husband. Sorry, Solo's wife. You know.
Solo
grows back. It's fine.
You'll get a poly bag for that.
I won't even get that. I'll just probably get the middle finger.
Hey, Solo, can I talk to your wife quickly?
Yeah, put your wife.
You can, but she's in the shower. So
Oh, okay, I'm good.
I don't think you like that piece. Yeah. I have a question for Sarah and Mike. A few comments ago, there were people were asking, "What are you guys building?"
Oh, well, I was actually finishing up the very tail end of my Ninjago City Gardens step that I was on. So I was on the final, like, couple little bits in the arcade area on this. And then Mr. StarBricks is actually building one of our Harry Potter Moments books, and that is the
Charms
one.
Have you built the little arcade machine yet, guys?
Yeah, it's really cool. So I was playing with it a little bit. It's really neat.
It's so cool.
I actually really like that part of this build, like the whole thing, not just the arcade thing, but the little shrimp that goes on the side. And
the koi carp.
Yeah, it was. Oh, is it a koi?
Yeah, I think it's meant to be a koi carp.
Oh, I thought it was a shrimp for some reason. I bet
with Mario legs as well, which is kind of cool.
Oh.
So the little orange legs are like the ones from the Mario sets.
Yeah, exactly. They are like that. I know I have some of the series figures from the blind bags, but I didn't know it was supposed to be a koi.
That's what it says on the description anyway. Well, it could be whatever you want it to be.
No, I see that though now, but I bent the tail a little bit more, so mine maybe looked more like a shrimp because I bent the tail a lot.
I hadn't realized that the one on docks was supposed to be a pig. I thought it was just another pink pufferfish. And Steph came, I was like, "Oh, it's a pig's head." I was like, "Is it?"
Oh.
That's funny.
This is one. Do you know what?
Yeah, I just finished the other one. I think we're going to do the other one.
This is talking of Monkey Kid. This is the side build for the Monkey King neck. It's brilliant.
Oh wow, that looks really nice. So many stickers though, huh?
And there was a lot of stickers, but to be fair, they're actually really cool stickers. As it
they look really cool.
This is a cool one around here. At least I think that's a sticker. Oh, no, let me take it off.
I'm excited.
Did you see any of Rogue stream yesterday?
Yeah, I watched it all this morning.
My mech had a slight accident. He fell down the stairs.
I saw it. Went down like, was it 3? Wasn't there some parts by the front door or something crazy like that?
I found his finger this morning. Steph found it.
Did anyone see Doc stream as well this morning?
Do you know what? None of the pieces were scratched to anything. I was super impressed with how durable it was.
Yeah, I really like the Monkey King mech, but it looks great, but he hasn't hardly got any dexterity, and it's fragile. It's really fragile. But where is the one I built on the weekend?
Did anyone see Doc stream this morning?
It's a great display, people.
I built Zane's one at the weekend. It's fantastic.
The Titan mech.
Yeah.
And Sarah's got that one too. I want to get that one just for the golden.
Really great minifigures, but it's got the dexterity on it. It's fantastic, and it's solid. It's almost like it looks good. Well, I wouldn't say actually it looks the same as Monkey Kid. It's nothing like it, but it looks like a transformer. That's kind of like why I like it, I think. And it's got a brilliant use of an aerial as well. And talking of mechs as well. Sai, are you into mechs? Because we've built a couple recently. This one last night, which I really like.
Yeah, it only took 90 minutes to make it.
Yeah, but we was only doing like a really short stream. We did this 90-minute stream last night, and it was lovely. It's the shortest stream I think I've ever done, ever.
Yeah.
It was just really, it was just a quick chat. It was like a catch up, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, I do like mechs, but I mean, I try to spend the money on kind of play sets, buildings, and stuff like that. But I mean, the Monkey King ones are awesome. They're or Monkey Kid, I should say, are awesome. Like really tempting. But yeah, I like mechs. I do. I've got some from the Lego Movie, and I've got some from the Ninjago movie too.
I think so far in 2021, and we're not that far into it, let's face it, folks. I think this is my favourite minifigure so far. And to come in at a £9 set, a £9 set as a Billy Butt, he's worth £9 on his own. He really is.
Apparently, that the Harley Quinn from the new Batman for the little packs worth that set alone. I was watching Action Flash's one earlier. So I don't know if you've seen this, like they've done like an accessory pack Batman one, and it comes with Harley Quinn that was in quite an expensive set apparently. So might have to pick that one up because it still comes with the Penguin from the last year's 4+ set, but apparently it's worth it for that Harley Quinn alone.
Is it not the Harley Quinn from Apocalypse Bug by chance, or is it a different one?
No, it's from the little Batmobile and Joker track. So
I haven't seen the. Sorry, go ahead.
So the Harley Quinn and the Penguin are not new, but the Batman is surprisingly new. I mean, it doesn't look great, but it's I think the torso's new and the legs are new, but they're very similar to previous ones. I think it looks more like I believe 2007 Batman. But
it looked like the CMF one, the legs, but slightly different.
Yeah, correct. Yep.
But yeah, I do like a bit of Batman, so I'll probably pick that one up.
Yeah, the accessory packs are pretty cool. I've got the accessory pack from Spider-Man Far From Home. It's really good.
I forgot that existed, but he has casual pieces. You can just make them anyway, I guess. So
the mask is exclusive in that set.
The one where he's eating.
You're right. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh,
I think is it Ned that comes in the accessory pack?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Oh, I really cool. I bought that set when I was out in Croatia last year. In Split. Where one day where it rained, and I said I'm going to go shopping. And then I looked at the shopping mall that was 2 miles down the road. I was like, oh my god, they've got a Lego store there. So I went straight there and did that. That's quite cool. I got a question actually for all you Marvel men out there and women. I want to know, right, in the Enter the Spider-Verse, as well as being Miles in there, there's the black and white guy. He looks like an inspector, from the
Noir.
Noir. What set does he come in?
He comes in Venom Mech and
the little comeback. I thought he came in the Jet. Spider Nor comes,
comes in the jet and mech. Yeah, the Venom mech and jet.
Oh, okay.
And then the Spider Pig comes. Spider Ham comes in the Venomosaurus one.
Yeah.
Oh, Venomosaurus. That looks like a good, decent set as it happens.
Got that downstairs. I bought it just for Spider Ham.
Did you? Yeah, I think Spider. I mean, to be called Peter Paul. I mean, that's brilliant, isn't it?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I was thinking the Spider Ham would be like a Comic-Con exclusive at some point, not like a set.
Yeah. Yeah, I tell you what though,
like the Deadpool Duck kind of thing.
This year and last year, we got us Brits. We've got no chance of trying to get hold of anything from Comic-Con.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder how that works, because like on other videos I've seen people going to Comic-Con and just hit the button, and then the next thing they get the minifigure. And they seem to get it all the time.
I am so bummed. I have a friend who goes to Comic-Con every year, and it's a very good friend of mine who sent me stuff before, but I wasn't into Lego in time, and he got rid of all his Comic-Con Lego. He said he would have given me all the figures if he had known, but it was too late. He has already given them away. I was like, that hurts. I could have had so much cool stuff.
This should is of the last one, so I go every year when I can as well. But yeah, you stand 4 hours in the line, you go to an iPad, you touch the button, you win or you don't win. That's it.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I mean, the thing that I hate is the Comic-Con minifigs are now going up in value.
Yeah.
That's what I don't like. But I bought 7 of them, like, packed. So.
Wow. In one Comic-Con, I won like 4 times out of 5.
Oh, that's awesome.
I won one year. I took like both minifigures. Then I lost one in the next year and won another one. Yeah, and last year I think I won the Zebra Batman.
Nice.
And I won the 2 Deadpool ducks at some point.
Oh, yeah.
Deadpool squad. Tell me you still have yours, so then you can be a part of the Deadpool duck squad.
I just want the brickheads. I just want the brickheads, please.
What were you saying, Mike? I didn't hear what you said.
I think I still have 2 Deadpool ducks at this point.
Yeah, wow. Smart man. Hey, we can have our Deadpool duck arm attack and destroy everyone.
I just love how Chris like, I want the brickheads. So,
no one cares.
Oh, dude.
Chris?
I like. Do you know the brickheads that annoyed me that we didn't get over here in the UK? That was the ones that came out with the Lego Movie 2.
They were even hard to get in the US because they were like Walmart and Target only.
Yeah, you have to have the red card as well. Was that the thing?
That's it. Yeah, right.
So the funny thing is that was for Sweet Mayhem and Benny for the Target ones. Walmart ones, it was really easy to get. I know some people were buying like 20, 30 of them because they'd order like 10 at a time. That was a cap. And nobody was buying them, I think, at one point, but they were going for 15. Well, little did people know they now go for like 90 to 100. Like I stocked up on a few of them just to hold them. I gave them to friends and I sold one and whatever. But it's just like, yeah, those have gone up to like 90, 100. The Eminent Wild style, I think, are around that. While the Benny and Sweet Mayhem are around $40, which that was actually harder to get, which is weird why those are cheaper. So, yeah.
That's mental.
Yeah, I just think they shouldn't do that for Brickheads specifically because Brickheads is such a sort of collected theme now, and the popularity of the theme. Like, they've said there's the regional exclusives, fair enough, but like, I think especially for Brickheads, they shouldn't do that again because, a lot of people were very annoyed with that.
I mean, I get why they did it. I mean, here's the thing: you have to add hype to Brickheads. Brickheads truly, and I know a lot of people might disagree, is a dying line, right? Like, they started so strong with it.
Yeah. It's dead, Jim.
Well, I mean, they started so strong with it. They released like these huge waves of it, and they didn't sell well. And then now Lego's cutting back production on it. It seems like they're trying to do new things, like with the pets. I think those will do well. I don't know how well those are actually doing, but like people don't like. There's a certain group of people, especially in the Lego community. I know, like Dave. I know a few of you guys really like have your huge like brickhead collections or whatever. But like, there's not like a lot of people that seem to want brickheads. So Lego's like, okay, let me make it for this movie, or let's release this amount, so they're trying new things, but it's not a striving line. It's not doing amazing.
I think definitely scaled back on the licensed ones, but I think it's still cool they're doing like the pets, for example, and at least the seasonal ones. That's still cool. But yeah, they definitely scaled back on the licensed brickheads because they weren't doing
now I know what they felt like. Now I know what Bionicles felt like when you were attacking them.
It's like some of the licensed ones didn't do very well, like the DC ones I don't think did very well, but then some of the other ones, like the Disney ones, for example, the Star Wars ones, they did quite well. So it is I guess it is quite tricky for Lego to make licensed
really
brickheads.
weird because they're still, like they're number 1, 2, 3, and 4, and they still are pretty cheap to buy. The Batman, Joker, Robin, and Batgirl.
Yeah. But it's like the Disney ones, the Star Wars ones, they were quite popular. So I guess it's just difficult for Lego to go which license is the best to make for brickheads when some of them don't do very well. But I don't know.
Hey, Noah. Say hi, everybody.
Hello.
Uncle BFAB. I tagged.
Yeah,
No,
tech.
I love the hat. It looks super cool, man. I like it. It looks cool.
Yeah, he's doing his tech impression.
Hey!
Twins.
Yeah, twins. My
Yeah.
goodness. You probably have enough women chasing it, like they're all after tech and they'll be all after you. Yeah. Ooh, look at that. Say hi to Darren.
Hi, Darren.
Say hi to Chris.
Hello.
Say hi,
Hi,
hi Roadrunner. Hi London Bridge Rex. Greg.
Greg.
Say hi Sarah and Mike.
Hi, Mike.
And say hi to Mike, the other Mike.
Hello.
Yeah, and Mike is from Poland. His country is near our country. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
But he lives in America, so he lives in
I live far away now.
Yeah, where he lives is awesome.
Mm.
Yeah. You gonna say bye to everyone?
Bye, buddy.
Bye,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye.
Mwah.
Bye. Bye, Tacky. Bye, little Tacky. Bye.
He's saying bye, little techie.
He knows you very well, Tech.
Who knew Tech was like that?
Little Tacky.
No, none of them have a doggy. Oh no, only Chris has a doggy. He's gone.
I got a big doggy down here.
He's gone. He's gone off talking about.
So no, show us your pet that you've got at the moment, because it's a bit more than a pet lizard, isn't it?
Yeah, just a tiny bit. Hang on.
Oh, look at that! It's a freaking werewolf.
Meow, meow.
I tell you what, yeah, he's a funny looking one. Is he molting or something?
Yeah, he's molting. Oh yeah. Yeah, he's a long-haired German Shepherd, so molting all year round, baby, all year round.
iPaint Minifig says that he has almost every one of them of Brickheads. I looked at those when they came out and I said I'm not going to get them because I just didn't vibe them. And over the past while, I've been really wanting them. I did get 2 in the end, but Chris, you drove me into nearly down that rabbit hole.
Oh yeah, I need 23 more for the ones that were available in the UK.
Yeah.
Did we get any? I actually have Star-Lord still on my desk at the moment because I actually ran out of shelf space where I was putting them.
No way.
I need to put on more shelves.
Oh God.
Yeah, they're great. I love them. I think they're great.
For Mrs. Craggle, his name is Nelson.
Nelson.
Yeah.
He seems to be quiet.
Like Nelson Mandela?
I've never ever had that one before, but all right. Yeah. I don't think he was intentionally named after the prophetly of peace, but yeah, okay.
I don't even know. I just like walked away for a second and then decided I heard Nelson, so you know, just roll with it.
But yeah. So Land of Sweet is here. Who arrived there a few minutes ago? 501st. We said hello to iPaint Minifigs. And yeah, so that's everyone caught up at the moment. Mike, what are your plans for the week? You streaming again?
I don't know. I have some work to do on top of things, so probably gonna take a break from streaming for a few days. I'm building a backlog of videos to make. There's one video I make today as well. I finished some work. We'll see. I have it fun. Like this arrived yesterday, so I think that's gonna be the next one.
Oh, very cool.
To build. I'm lucky with this one because it's still out of stock in the US. I was able to get one when they opened the back orders for like 2 hours, and I got one, so it arrived faster than I was expecting. So there's that. Overall, like I think I'm gonna take a quick break from streaming and focus on some videos.
You've been streaming a lot, especially late at night.
I enjoy it. That was my little resolution for 2021 to start streaming more and find time for it and everything. So I've been focusing on upgrading my studio for streaming and trying new things. you know, it works out. I enjoy it quite a bit. I look forward to streaming every time, which is...
Yeah, I enjoyed especially it being at night, my time. Because if I'm bored at night, I just turn on a mic stream and listen and relax. And
Thanks,
yeah,
man.
so.
Yeah, so that's what I've been doing. I've been trying to like start earlier, but also be more consistent with it. I think it works out for now. People say they enjoy it, so I'm happy.
Yeah, you're doing a good job, Mike. They're entertaining. You're doing a good job.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I love the Sunday one, the coffee one.
Yeah, that's something because building streams are different because you gotta like split between building and talking and building and talking. The Sunday ones were my idea to actually get on top of all the news once a week, and at the same time just connect with people who enjoy my channel. So
that's really cool.
And it's like I usually it's like checking a morning newspaper. So I wake up, you know, it makes me wake up earlier, get some coffee going, and I can check the Lego news on my own, but I can as well stream it, you know. So it was it's like that was my idea to just wake up more earlier on the weekend, you know, try to connect with people more, catch myself up on the news, which I usually I don't have, or I forget, or I don't have time in the week to check all the news. So it's like a bit of a, you know, recap every week. Yeah. So it's a good habit to have. It's a good habit to have.
Those are my favorite streams of yours too, especially because they're earlier, so I can actually watch it. And I like to drink my coffee, even though it's like 6 or 7 p.m. where I'm like, yes, I'm going to drink my coffee and watch this.
That was the whole idea, because I know I stream late for most people, because I usually just, my finish of my day is the time I can stream. That's the only way I can do it. But Sunday, you know, Sunday is different. As long as I'm home, it's pretty okay.
Where's Calado?
Hello.
Yeah, and Sarah, you had a mega stream the other day. How did you get on with that? That was like really cool.
I almost completely forgot about it. We actually went for longer than 8 hours. When we did our 8 hours, we kept on going, and we almost could have done 9, I think, easily. But
you build a lot, you gave some things away, made people happy, so that's good.
Yeah, it wasn't so bad though. I really enjoyed it, and I think we could definitely do a 12-hour next time. Ooh. And I reached my 4,000 watch hours, so yay!
Oh,
yay!
Right. You're in the money. You're in the money.
Not really.
So wait, you can apply for getting partnered soon, because
I need the 1,000 subs still, but it's okay.
You're close.
How
60, 70 or so, yeah.
Yeah, you're nearly there.
Almost. If I make some more video content, I'm sure it will be fine, but I haven't been able to because of my cat being sick. So now that things are stabilizing a bit with that, hopefully I'll make more content and then things will come.
But it seems your streams are growing your channel quite a bit. So that's a good thing.
I think that in general, Sarah's killing it. Mike, you and Sarah are doing a great job. And I already said this earlier today, like, you know, you guys have like live streams and stuff. They're enjoyable. They're nice to listen to. You guys are like lovely people in general, and yeah.
So. Thank you so much. That's really kind. Thank you.
Awesome. We want to make people happy that stop by and try to feature as many questions and comments as we can. If we keep growing, that's going to be dangerous to do, though. Difficult.
I think, can I just say one thing as well about Sarah and Mike's streaming? Mike, I really think streaming has been really good for you, because I think since you've been streaming, especially the angle you guys are doing it as now and not using your coffee table, I think you've kind of come out of yourself a little bit more. And I mean it in a very positive way as well. It's been nice getting to know more of you in the streams. As well as Paris and Sarah, of course.
It's a dangerous thing, you know. I can be domineering in the sense that I can take over, and I especially didn't do that in the beginning because I really wanted to be Sarah's thing and not helping her out. So
we actually addressed this really recently on one of my streams, because someone was asking about it, and they were like, "Why don't you change your channel name? Why don't you make it like something with both of you and stuff like that?" And we were explaining how Mike has a very developed career and a lot of things to focus on. And for me, I didn't really have a lot to put my productive energies into. And so it was kind of depressing for me, and I didn't really have a lot to focus on. So he had suggested that I try to make a YouTube channel to try to have something productive to do with my time and things to learn, and like motivation and goals and things like that. And that's really been a really wonderful thing. So that's, I guess, why it's not a.
I specifically don't speak up sometimes, so you know.
Your channel always evolves as well, though, to whatever you do.
Yeah.
Like it's like I've become more involved in mine, but everyone says, "Why is it called Brick in it?" It's like, well, that's just what the name was. Like that was the whole point. and it
Yeah.
evolved.
I used to call you Nick all the time by mistake. I totally forgot your name was Chris. Like every once in a while, like, yo, Nick. And I'm like, oh, frick, his name's not Nick.
So close to the Nick style, right? Nick.
The sad thing is, in my older videos, when you used to call me Nick, I used to say, hey, my name's Chris, aka Bricking It.
No, Nick, how's that? Oh, I would say so many times and called you Nick, so
it's fine. I don't mind. You can call me whatever as long as you watch the videos.
Lucky for you, I'm caught up with all your videos, Chris.
Good. Only because I tested you last week.
It was fun. I was watching your monorail video. No, I think it was your light video, like 3 in the morning. First, I watched your monorail video. Then at like 3 in the morning, I was like watching your lighting kit video. They're like, let me message Chris about cameras. And I
thought it was a weird time for you when you messaged because it was in the morning for me, and I was like, what time? What time is it for BFAB right now?
Yeah, it was like 3 a.m. Late night watching things. I'm like, you know what? I'm like, I want to do this now, kind of like Chris's style, where it's like not exactly like your style, but like how your face is to the camera or whatever. And I'm like, well, maybe it's how I finally invest in a good camera, you know. So that's what I was asking you.
Yeah. Weirdly, I hadn't realized I've got the exact same camera as Holly.
What
she
are you using?
What
are you using?
What camera is it?
Sony A7 III.
Oh, you have the A7 III. Nice. I use
those.
Well,
it's not mine. It actually works.
Funny, like because I have those at work as well, and I work with them all the time.
Yeah. So when we did the cameras for work, they were like, we want a decent hybrid camera, one for doing photo shoots, but also for video. So it was the best camera at the time. It's a couple of years old now, but
yes, but still, it's like Sony's are second to none.
Oh yeah.
My workplace just purchased the A7S III, the new one.
Yeah.
That one is a beast.
Yeah.
And I think they want to get the new Sony A1, the Alpha one.
Oh, wow, that's only just come out, hasn't it? The A1?
Yeah, it's like $6,500.
Holy moly!
Yeah, well, the first
my workplace, they're like, my workplace is like, okay, we need an upgrade. How much money do you need? And my boss says this much, and they buy cameras. So
you work for a really high, big YouTube channel. I know you said that
we have a full production studio, so I'm an editor there. But you know, it's a small team of I think 7 people right now.
Yeah.
But all of us are editors. We can grab the camera if we need to. Everybody can cover for everybody. So I'm very familiar with the Sonys. We have higher end Sonys, you know, higher end Zeiss lenses. 3 studios to work with like full sound treatment and everything inside. But like I haven't been using these for the last 7 months, mostly because, you know, of the pandemic. We all work from home. So there's only one guy from our team that's allowed in the studio as a shooter, and he just like prepares the footage, and we just get the footage and edit from home. So
you know, it's crazy, Mike. Because before this, right, you worked at the Lego store, and now you've worked hard and you've taught yourself like new things, and now you're an editor. Isn't that crazy how life?
I keep saying this, like if I look back, like Lego made me into this editing thing that I have right now, but it was only because of Lego and YouTube. I got this job because I showed my portfolio from YouTube, nothing else.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
no, you killed it, and that's just insane.
The company is uploading to YouTube a lot, but we have like high production standards. So because we share with like footage with bigger brands, we work sometimes as a production studio for our partners because we sell eyewear. So say Maui Gym, like a big eyewear company, can reach out to us and we can get footage for them and set it over, for example.
Mike, you are the definition of success. You guys see this? Look at this hard work, being talented, having a good personality.
I'm blushing here.
Yeah.
Like honestly, I wish I could do more Lego, but I'm happy where I'm at right now. It's a lot of fun. I kind of want to get back to the office because the pandemic has been weird. Working all from home. I miss the office actually. But
you get a break from your kids.
It's really cool. Like I keep saying this story because people say, oh, I don't know how to make YouTube videos or something. Well, you know, start learning from YouTube and start practicing this, and then maybe somebody will actually appreciate your skills or whatever. So yeah, you can learn anything from scratch. That's my understanding right now, which I did not believe in that like a few years back, but now that I see that people actually enjoy my work and can trust me with my work, I can tell you can learn everything from scratch, which is nice.
Yeah.
Do you not find yourself getting
a good
distracted?
job? Like one of the highest production qualities, like in the Lego community in general. You know, so.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I just wish I could upload more, honestly. But
you'll get there one day. Once you
yeah.
start, you're gonna start clocking a lot of numbers, making thousands of dollars off YouTube, and then
yeah,
you
I can hire 5 editors for me. Yeah. that would be something.
Do you not find yourself getting distracted? Do you work from that room as well, Mike?
Yes. That's my...
I'd be like working, and then I'd be like, "Oh, can you have a look at this set?" And I'd be gone, and 6 o'clock would come around and be like, "Oh no, I haven't done any work," and I'd be just.
I have my ways of fighting this.
And the last
is just
on your wrist.
killing off all the social media of the computer, putting on the headphones and some music in the background, and I can edit for hours.
Yeah, that's great.
But like, yeah, you gotta have a skill of killing distractions, which sometimes I fail at, but most of the time I get stuff done. So
sometimes I do find that having like a creative room makes you more creative as well. Like that's
because like if I'm like upset with something or something like I don't know, my Premiere Pro crashes or something, like this room allows me to like step away, pick a Lego set, like take a break for 5 minutes, or the kitchen is close by as well. It's actually much better than I work from small apartment, because I can now focus here if the kids are upstairs and everything. But yeah, if there is a problem, like I'm upset about something, usually like having Lego around me, it's you can reset during the day for a moment and then come back to it.
Mrs. Brickner was asking, Sarah, what are you playing? I think you're just updating your collection of men, as I heard you call it earlier on.
I am.
Collection of men?
Yes, I have quite a collection of men over here. So at the grocery store right now in the Netherlands, when you do your grocery shopping, they're actually giving you free football stickers. I am not really a football fan so much, don't know that much about it, but I have this whole book and I'm collecting all the stickers. So I have a whole sticker book full of lovely men.
Wow, Sarah, I'm disappointed in you. I can tell Mike is disappointed in you.
Oh,
Sarah,
I like this book. It's a nice book. There are a lot of nice things to look at in here.
It's not good to keep you distracted, right? After everything that we're going through right now.
And they got nice legs.
Okay, you'll always be the first man. There's like 100 more on the table, but you'll always be the first one.
You got to athletic in their prime and stuff like that. So
I agree with Greg.
For Sarah.
I agree with Greg. They do have nice legs. I mean, they play football all the time, so
Yeah. You don't get thigh muscles like that eating chicken, I tell you.
What do you mean? The chicken shop down the road does some really nice thighs.
I know what guys, I'd rather get my laughing gear around.
Solo has to go, guys. So we have to say goodbye to Solo.
See you later.
Thanks for being here. Solo, do you have anything coming up? Do you want to plug anything? Self-promote all the way. What have you got coming up?
Oh, self-promote. I've got my daughter, me and my daughter's done a Lego haul video. So I recorded that. That's coming out tomorrow. Yeah. It's a very small one, but it's a thank you one to Miss Bricks of Fun. She was very generous on one part. So yeah, that's coming out tomorrow. I've got a couple of review videos and I'm still working on my documentary series. So that's in the works.
Sorry? A question before you leave.
Go on, BFAB.
Can you do a video where you just shave off all your hair?
No? Only when you show your face.
Oh, okay, deal.
Epic
was that an impression of a pair of clippers or something? Because that sounded like something else to me.
It did sound like something else. Maybe he's sitting on it. He just pulled it out for 5 minutes.
Oh, God.
Right. All right, see you later, Solo.
Hi, Darren.
Take care. Mike is heading off as well. You have to go back to work now, do you, man?
Yeah, I gotta get back to stuff. Got some things to do as well. So kind of my break is over for today. So yeah, thanks for
take care, Mike.
Great to meet you. Yeah, talk soon. Yeah,
if you want to advertise anything coming up on your channel, Mike, now is your chance.
I have 3 videos in the works. Probably the Ninja Go City Gardens review, the blacksmith that I just built yesterday, which is fresh in my head, so I can review it. The Chinese Lantern Festival, we're gonna take a look at that, and I think I'm gonna make a short video today about the ideas thingy that just came out today when it comes to the next set from that big 35 sets review stage. Yep. So there's that.
Awesome.
Yeah. So thank you guys for having me. Appreciate it. Talk soon. See you later.
Take care, Mike.
Bye.
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 Bye. Have a good day.
See you later.
feel free to say something mean about Solo before you leave. Oh
my god.
Yeah, you're way too late.
We gotta make fun of him for the haircut, right, Sai?
I like his haircut. I told him I think it looks well. I don't know why no one likes it.
Sai.
Doesn't like it.
So
You can be honest with your friends. It's okay. They might hate you the first 6 months, but they'll get over it.
I want to talk to Tech for a mo because Tech is very unusually quiet today. What are you up to? Are you taking stuff apart, putting stuff together, getting a little army video ready?
I am not doing any of those actually. Ty called me out and said I've got a ridiculous backlog, which is not wrong, and I need to start building some stuff. So I've bought out the Boba Fett helmet.
Cool.
I'm building that. That's my progress so far.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah, it's my first helmet set that I built. I actually built the Stormtrooper helmet on the studio the other day because I want to like color swap a few things. But this is the first one I've built physical. I'm not sure if I enjoy the build. I'll be honest. I don't know what it is about it.
It's a weird build.
Yeah, I really like the end product. I've seen them in the Lego store, and the end product is really nice. But yeah, I don't know about all these like plate stacking. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's for me. But
the build's not enjoyable. I know, like when I built the Boba Fett helmet, I wasn't like left like, oh yeah, this is a great build. But like the result and the display of it, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
I looked at those helmet sets and I was like, like you said, Tech, I really like the end product, but the builds to me just didn't look like the most fun in the world. So
yeah,
as much as I do think they look cool, I don't think I'm going to pick any of the helmet sets up anytime soon.
Yeah,
Rogue, you're going to regret it. Here's what's going to happen, Rogue. Darth Vader helmet's going to come out this year. You're not going to pick up the other ones. You're going to come back in a year and be really upset that you missed out on the other.
I don't know. I prefer, for example, the Star Wars Black Series helmets, the full scale ones.
I'm telling you, Rogue. I'm telling you, you're going to regret it. Okay, guys. Everyone, timestamp this time and date. So when in a couple months, we're like, I missed out on the helmets. Just got the Darth Vader one. Really upset, guys. Now they're going for $300 a piece. Just remember me. Okay.
I mean, like the Vader one does sound interesting, but again, it depends on what the build's like. I'm not really sure. The first three, they're cool, but I don't think I'm gonna pick them up. So let's see if I regret it, BFAB. Let's see if
you will. You will. I'm calling it right now, guys.
I don't know if anybody saw Matt Elder's video where he made the classic Iron Man helmet in the kind of old style colors. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that was a really good color swap. I like that.
Yeah, I have the Iron Man helmet here, and I haven't even bothered opening it because it just looks weird.
It's so bad.
Chris is gurning.
Well, I mean, you guys know it's bad, right? Designer Mark Stafford said he combined 3 different helmets together to make that one. He's like, and his excuse was,
the reason I got this one was literally because I know in the future they're going to do Thor, they'll do Spider-Man, and I'll be like, why didn't I get Iron Man to go with it? So, it's like 30 quid on Black Friday in the UK.
So we're getting a Carnage helmet in May. I don't know how that's going to look. So
apparently there's a Batman one coming out as well, isn't there?
Batman.
Yeah, but that might have been delayed because of the movie. I don't know what it's based off of, but that might have been delayed.
I heard it's Tim Burton's one again.
Yeah, I heard it was 89 Batman.
Okay, then I don't know.
Well, he's my favorite Avenger, so I'm glad that they're doing that one.
Batman's your favorite Avenger? Dang, I didn't know Batman joined the Avengers. The ultimate crossover.
He's the best one.
Coming.
The best one. He's the best character Stan Lee ever made, I think, Batman.
Mm-hmm. And he gets all the ladies, too.
He does.
Bro, you want to see my Dark Knight rise? Okay, sorry, I just had to.
Sure.
Okay, sorry, only an appropriate joke. I'll stop.
I wonder how many times that's worked for you, BFAB.
Oh, man.
Not many, I don't think.
I can imagine.
Oh, hang on. Hey, CC.
Hey, CC.
Hi, CC.
Yeah, so CC says the Iron Man helmet's decent. Like I said, I just haven't been bothered to build it yet. I think it'll look good with all the other ones.
I think CC did a review on it. Now I have to go dislike the video. CC, take back what you said.
CC made hers extra special, though. She put lights in it.
Yeah, that was cool.
The eyes, wasn't it?
That's good.
Yeah.
I mean, is it 100% confirmed it's going to be a Carnage helmet next?
Yeah, 100% confirmed, yeah.
I mean, the only possible reason I could see them doing that was maybe Venom 2, but is that even happening anymore? Like, it's a very random choice.
Venom's now in the MCU apparently.
Like I'm just thinking of like Iron Spider, for example. Like like talking about symbiotes and Spider-Man's, like, or even Venom. Like Carnage is a great character, but it's very random. So maybe it was supposed to be, maybe it was supposed to tie into Venom 2, which might have been delayed. Who knows? So we'll have to wait and see.
Right, else confusing.
I want a Star-Lord helmet. That's what I want.
That would be cool, to be fair. Star-Lord.
Yeah. Or Ant-Man. I think they're both cool helmets.
Hey, I agree. Yeah.
Yeah, Ant-Man would be really cool. Even like the classic Ant-Man helmet, that would be really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, see, 5 first degrees, yeah, Star-Lord helmet would be awesome.
I tell you what would be quite good though, right? If you've got the Ant-Man head helmet, and they give you like a nano figure of Wasp as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, Craggle agrees as well. Star-Lord would make a lot more sense. I just think it's just a cool helmet. Like,
yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if they're saving that for Thor Love.
The new movie, yeah.
Thor Love and Thunder. Yeah, yeah. Is that what it's called? Or was it War and Thunder? What's it called again?
I think you're right. The War and Thunder, or Love and War.
Yeah,
War,
like the new Thor film.
Love and Thunder, isn't it called?
Yeah,
War.
Love and Thunder. I think. Yeah, like that. That's like because Star-Lord's confirmed to be in the film, so I think that's where we might see a Star-Lord helmet potentially.
Is that basically going to be
down?
Is that basically going to be Guardians 3 then? That Thor film.
I think that's more of a Thor video. Movie. I don't think that's considered Guardians 3.
Right.
No, they're separate.
Because like Guardians ended weirdly, didn't it? After the after Infinity War or whatever. Because Endgame, whichever one you call it. Because what's she called? Goes, doesn't she? Gamora. She like.
Yeah.
So Thor's
right now it's Star-Lord, Drax, Mantis, I think Nebula, Groot, and Rocket, and then Thor as well.
Groot, they could do a good Groot one, but he might end up just looking like a giant Chewbacca.
Yeah. And then we know that Jane Foster is playing as well as
2-in-1.
Groot would be fantastic if they did it as a botanical set and he was in a little pot plant. You know what I mean? Like from the first movie when he's dancing at the end, how good would that be for a buildable Lego set?
I think you triggered somebody.
More reason to do it.
Fair.
I agree. It'd be amazing. It'd be such a great desk set to have on your desk.
And yeah, Miss Craggle makes a great point. Jane Foster, Natalie Portman's coming back for the new Thor film to be the new Thor apparently. Really
cool.
Sorry.
Why is she being called Thor? Do you know what I mean? Like
Thor. What's a Thor? Sai. Thor.
Shut your hole.
That's the guy who can't say what is it?
I'm pretty sure in the comics, Jane Foster becomes the new Thor, which is apparently the story they're going to do for the new Thor film. It's Natalie Portman. Jane Foster is going to become the new Thor.
No. I just wonder why. I don't care if it's a man or woman or an in between. Why is her name Thor? Is I christened you Thor? That's my son. You're Loki, and I've adopted you. I wonder why didn't they just call her Jane, whatever their surname is, or something?
Do you know? I think it's probably more to be based off the comics. I'm guessing that there's probably something. Maybe they called that when they become the God of Thunder.
Well, and in some of the original comics, the guy is actually like a doctor that somehow imbues the powers of Thor, so he kind of turns into Thor, but he's actually a normal doctor guy. So maybe that's
Dr.
something
Thor.
from comic books indeed.
Yeah, Dr. Thunderpants.
The name's Thor, Dr. Thor.
In the Thor, in the Marvel comics, there was a frog that was Thor. He had like a little tiny Molyneux. And there was a guy called something Joe, I think it was, and he looked like a skeleton of a goat.
Cock and Eye.
What was it?
Cock and Eye Joe.
Cock and Eye Joe. Yeah, that doesn't really have the same sort of ring about it, Chris. I like
Well, I've been Cock and Eye Joe. I've been buried a long time ago.
Would that be Thor's? Would that be like Thor's song as he's coming in to attack the villains?
Jesus.
You know what?
Go on.
Side compare. I mean, I'm a fan of the 20th anniversary. I always harp on about the 20th anniversary Slave One, but next to the UCS set, it's tiny. It is actually really, really small.
Yeah, it doesn't compare to the UCS
version. you're completely right, bro. Look at the size difference.
What? That's the 20th. It's the anniversary one, is it?
Yeah, 20th anniversary and UCS.
The bebe. There's an even smaller one coming out this year. That's smaller than that.
Yeah, I think if it's the same scale as a Cloud City Slave one, it's gonna be like what, $50, £50. I think that is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's way too expensive.
Yeah,
this is cool. It's got the handle on it.
Hmm.
Look at that. Like this. You could use it as a shield.
Right, so Craigle and CC have more or less answered my question, so thank you guys as to why she's called Thor. Interesting. I know when you get
call her
more of a lot of things. Again?
You can't degrade Thor like that.
Yeah, exactly. Cut the Crowd was talking about that Donald Blake guy, and that's the Doctor.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. I've seen there was I've got a comic somewhere that's Spider-Man and that Doctor, but they knew each other as heroes. So Spider-Man knew Thor, but what they didn't realise is that Dr. Blake knew Peter Parker as a friend as well. So that was quite.
Well, it's because Stan Lee couldn't remember all the lines. So he was just kind of like, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're good mates. It's apparently why he named them all with like the same name, like first and second, like Peter Parker. Yeah, to remember them.
Yeah, Bruce Banner.
Yeah.
That always threw me because the first guy that played the Incredible Hulk movies, the more recent ones, his name was David Banner, wasn't it?
Edward Norton.
No, the one before him.
It's called Eric Banner, wasn't he called?
That was it, Eric Banner. That's the one.
Yeah.
Hey, Bricklicker.
Hey, Bricklicker.
Hey, dude.
Oh yeah.
I'm about to start singing a song. You know, you guys know an amazing song. Can we just build? No, I'm actually not trying to sing, but you guys know. Yeah.
It's like having Shia Twain
I can't sing right now. I like, you know, when you wake up, even though I've been awake for like the last hour, your voice is like a little screwed. That's my excuse right now.
Did start off your videos? You know, you say if you like and subscribe.
Well, look, a new song in the works. That's awesome. Did Solo was trying to ask this question earlier on? Did anybody see Doc streaming today?
I was so angry. So I have a rant about that. You just got me heated. So it was like scheduled for 11 my time. Then it goes to like 1 a.m. So we're all just staying up waiting. Then it goes to 6 a.m. I'm just like, screw this. I'm going to sleep. Okay, that's my rant.
Oh, I missed it. No, was it any good?
It was hilarious. So like basically it was Doc actually streaming and he was building, but so if you can imagine like human Doc. So human Doc had his hands moving and he was building and his poor little pink hands kept getting caught between the bricks and then he was ripping bits off and there was all bits of pink fluff and everything flying everywhere. And then there were stickers and tape involved. Oh my god, it was hilarious. And I thought he was going to rage quit at one time. He was like this with the manual. You have to watch it back. A nutbag.
He is a nutbag.
Woodshop Teacher says, as a follower of the Old Norse faith, I have to say that the comic book Thor is very far from the original Asgard Thor that I worship. So, I mean, it is. I mean, that's where he's from, isn't he? From Denmark, Scandinavia.
He's from Kent.
Kent.
Yeah.
He lives near a mink farm.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure his hometown's Margate, isn't it? I've seen him having an ice cream down there a couple of times. Anyway,
the Cornetto. Oh God. Yeah, no, that's what reminded me of Doc. He was talking about BrickClicker and asking BrickClicker if he ever gets, if people ever get afraid of his face and whatever. But like, I'd be more worried about his hands because they'd be claw hands. So like, if he tried to open like a door with bars in it, he's gonna get stuck. He'd be like, and not to get someone to help unclick his hand. We'll have to get BrickClicker on one day.
You know, BrickClicker's got normal hands.
No, he doesn't. Does he?
Yeah,
No, you're lying. I saw those yellow hands. Don't.
No, he's got normal hands with a weird face. And I mean the real face, not the one under the. I mean the one under the mask. I've seen it.
I haven't seen Brick Clicker's face before. I've known him since 2015. No, I'm kidding. It's been a long time. Like, no, it's been probably 2015, 2016. I don't know his darkest secret, so.
Yeah, that's why he hides it. I can't believe he's got like 7 eyes.
7 eyes.
Oh my god.
Hey, Rogue, what do you reckon of this set? This should be possibly one to try on a stream.
Oh, that's a cool set. I thought it was the color. That's a cool set. Yeah, the Krennic shuttle. I was building the actual set, but I gave up on stream last night. I think I'm done building sets on my own streams for a while. I just can't build them. But that's a pretty cool microfighter.
The second wing, even though you've done the first one.
I finished the second wing at the end. I finished.
I see you, Miss Craggle.
Bye, Mr.
See you, Mrs. Craggle. Yeah, I gave up on the stream last night.
See you, Mrs. Craggle.
It was a fun stream. Yeah, it looks cool.
It's all right, actually. You get a pretty decent figure. It's a good little build.
Yeah,
it's a microfighter. I'm a bit fed up with Lego this year because it's kind of doing rehashes of what they've already done before. I think they need to up their game a little bit. For everybody.
I mean, the new Luke Skywalker minifigure looks great in the Tauntaun set.
Yeah, the Tauntaun doesn't look too bad, but it's not as good as a molded one. So I don't know, a bit like.
True, but you could say the same with like the Dewback, for example. I think it's still cool they're doing like these brick-built alternatives, and like those molded like Tauntauns, Dewbacks, they go for a lot of money. So these are nice alternatives, at least.
We need a buildable. We need a buildable Rancor.
I actually wouldn't put it past Lego doing that. I really wouldn't put it past them.
No, I tell you what, buildable Rancor would be actually pretty good because that Rancor seems to be the ultimate big fig to have.
Oh, they go for quite a lot of money now.
I mean, I'm not surprised they've not. I'm surprised they've not done a microfighter ATST yet. To be honest, they've done an AT-AT twice now. They've done an ATD, people. They've never done an ATST, and I'm quite surprised for Return of the Jedi.
Because they're kind of like a mini mech in a lot of ways. Those are.
Yeah. So that will be quite cool to do. But yeah, I think a buildable Rancor will be quite fun at some point. Yeah.
I just want another Rancor, please.
But you have a Rancor.
I know, but I want another one. You can never have too many, okay?
That's a good point. I do have a lot of Ewoks, so I understand.
I don't need any of those terrible figures, but.
Oh my god.
Rogue, I wanted to ask you that actually. How many Ewoks are there? Lego Ewoks are there?
That's a great question, and I'm definitely not going to Google that. I'll be right back.
And what's the rarest one as well?
So the rarest one, I believe, is from the Ewok Village. Here it is. I think it's this one. It's from the Ewok Village, and it's exclusive. I did see it going for like 25 or 30 the other week. I believe it is this Ewok. Yeah, I think it's exclusive. And the others are relatively about £10 or less usually. But this one.
There's another one in the Ewok Village that's the same as that. It's a recolor, isn't there? Like a lighter one.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's this one specifically. Yeah, it's a really cool Ewok minifigure. Really, really nice. And it's going for quite a bit. But that's, I think, the rarest one. The others are relatively easy to get on eBay, stuff like that. Bricklink. Pretty cool.
I like Ewok figures. Pull his head off, actually. Just show everybody what it looks like without a head.
Oh, God. Okay.
Yeah, please.
You ready for this amazing detail?
Ta-da!
There's nothing. There's nothing.
There's nothing there. It looks like something out of Sesame Street.
That's the headpiece. It's all one piece. It's really cool.
It's quite cool though, man. That's good detail.
Yeah. All one mold. Really cool. Really cool.
The old Chewbacca there. He's the same, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, you could get Chewbacca, you could modify it a little bit, and then, hey presto, you've got Captain Caveman.
Yeah, some really cool Ewok minifigures in the Ewok Village. Really cool set. Really, really cool set.
How are your men going, Sarah?
They're going pretty well, but I'm still missing a lot, though. I have somebody on like Facebook that's going to give me some. Here's another duplicate.
Oh wow, that is a lot. Sarah, is it easier to do stickers of Lego or stickers of fit-looking gentlemen?
Definitely these gentlemen.
Easier to apply.
Definitely. And if I mess them up, it's not like, it's not that important. They can be a little bit imperfect.
You could rename your channel to SaraStarSticks.
You could have a separate channel like collecting Panini football stickers.
Yeah.
You guys have no idea how much stuff I collect.
Yeah. Worst to first of good-looking.
I've seen your room, Sarah. Have you?
Have you?
Yeah, you did the room tour
Okay.
when you did your Lego City. You could see the Barbies and the.
I mean, yeah.
Sailor Moon stuff.
I tried not to show my floor in that video because it's also covered with stuff, but
Games, Sailor Moon, Lego, puzzles, books, amiibos.
I like this whole sticker angle though. I like where it's going.
Sarah, did you see them and decide I'm going to buy them, or is that something you've always collected?
These stickers?
Yeah.
Oh, they're free.
No, but like, where'd you get them?
They just come from the grocery store. They give them to you with your grocery orders just this month. And
It's like a promotion to get you to buy more stuff, which of course we do.
Sarah's never had so many groceries before. She's buying.
Exactly. It's actually pretty interesting because I knew the trick. They're running out this week, so the stores are going to have to give them away.
So they gave me a bunch of extra today. If you ask me, you're like, "I'll have some, please." I really like them. They gave me a big old stack. So
and I had to like renew the Netflix anyway, so I just bought a whole year of subscription of Netflix, and I was like, "Well, do these come with stickers?" And then they were just like, "Yeah, you go."
In Sainsbury's in the UK, we had Lego cards, but I don't know how long they lasted.
Oh yeah, I remember.
yeah, the Sainsbury ones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a few of those.
I got quite a lot of them, but I didn't complete them.
I didn't know what to do with them.
I think I still have a lot of those packs just sealed somewhere in a box. Like I never actually put them all in the
There was
folder.
a book you could get, but they weren't like the Pagini ones where you can actually stick them in. I would have preferred if they were like stickers and you could have.
Yeah, they were
collected
cards
them.
with slots, weren't they? They had to like fold them into the book.
I got these ones.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Oh, there's a good start.
I got them for Christmas from the kids. They're pretty cool. It's German though. I don't know where they came from. I think it might have been
Germany. I think.
Shut your face.
Deutschland. Is that what him?
Oh, why do I bother, Christopher?
You said that in your Lego haul. Sorry, you said that in your Lego haul. I remember the recent one.
I got him stuck.
You're stuck on big. I loved it the other day when you was doing a news piece, and you said you were getting all frustrated because you think, "Oh, that doesn't translate properly from German." I love it. I love it, man.
Oh God,
You
what's
crack me up.
going on? I cracked myself up.
So I double checked Bricklink. There's 10 Ewok minifigures total. I'm missing 3 of them. I'm only missing 3 now.
You need to get them all. Rogue, that would make a really good video.
Aren't 7 of them in the Ewok village?
No. No, I'm missing the 2 original Ewoks and one of the Wicket minifigures as well. Everything else I've got.
There are 7 in the Ewok village, aren't there?
No.
6.
You get Chief Chirper.
Yeah.
You get Logray, Tebow, and I believe Wicket. I think that's
only
it.
4?
Right.
I believe yeah.
That's not a village.
Is one of the ones you need from that action battle set?
I think I've got that's Wicket. I think I've got that Wicket. Yeah, it's the same one from the village. I think.
Show us.
It's
Yeah.
You can show us there, Tech.
Oh, sorry.
You're okay.
That's a good set.
I actually bought these. They were like half price. I really like the Scout Troopers. The Scout Troopers are worth a lot of money. But I did buy 3 of these, and they're actually, it's not an awful game to play. Like, I could see a kid having quite a bit. I mean, I had quite a lot of fun, but I don't know what I'm saying.
You're boring life, Tech.
But I know, right? Simple things. Lines. I the Trooper ones as well, because I really like the figures. But yeah, that's the Wicket in it. But yeah, it looks fairly standard. So
I didn't know they come with an Ewok. Oh, that's quite good.
Yeah.
But Tech, let's be honest, right? If you brought a lady friend home with you one night, and
talk about this a lot, like me bringing people home.
I know.
I played the Snow Trooper one with a girl, and she had a great night. So I just
really, you might want to ask her that. What did she rate you on TripAdvisor as being?
He said, "Can I show you my echo bass?" And she didn't realize that's what he was on about.
Yeah.
You want to tickle my tauntaun? And she was like, "Yeah."
Oh, Jesus.
It's the horns on those.
And I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
Help me, Jesus.
I'll be good now. I'll get back in my box.
No, you're fun. I like it.
I haven't watched Empire in so long, actually.
I'm gonna sit down some weekend and just watch them all again.
Yeah, I did that with Steph about start of lockdown. I think it was. We went and watched all of them. Yoda. He just looks so sad with those eyes. He's just like.
I know, but they are better. The Brickhead's eyes are better than the ones that they came with. With the blue light, his saber almost looks translucent. It's quite weird.
I think that one would look absolutely awesome if you put a light kit in the actual lightsaber.
Yeah.
That would look so good. Like just that bit glowing up would look sweet.
I would do that actually. If there was one out, I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah, I've seen like the ones with like porgs and stuff, but they just light the eyes up and things. It's like that's not very realistic with like a porg with like laser eyes.
That's what it would look like if that porg had actually sat on that and that Luke's lightsaber and ignited it. That's probably what it would look like, wouldn't it?
Oh dear.
I tell you what though, this screen that they use for some of the lightsabers, like Yoda's little one, I mean Yoda's proper one that he's got there. With this blue actually makes all the greens look really translucent. Weird. Really weird. It's good though.
Are you ever going to put the TV back in there?
I was going. This is the whole thing. I've got this 50-inch TV that I was going to pop in there. I was going to put it there, but then I kind of played around with it. I was like, actually, it looks better there. So hopefully, in a couple of months, I'll fit the TV properly and on the outbuilding when that's constructed. So I'll kind of have it. But I just thought that looks. It's just nice to have some Lego in the background. And the thing is, right, I'd like to do. I'd like to have a sort of similar setup to what Sarah's got and what Chris has got, but it's a wall here, so I've got no depth of field, so I can't. I'd love to do a review, not like what Jane does, but he does his reviews, and he's got the set here, sort of thing, and then he's kind of talking about it and looking at the camera at the same time. I don't have that field of depth, sadly, so I kind of have to do what I do on this tiny little study table here. But for the background wise. I don't know. I just think. I mean, these are like each square is like £15 from IKEA, and it kind of works really nice. And I bought those when I got the tables for the city, and yeah, I don't know. I just think it looks nice. It's just nice to get them out from here because no one ever sees anything here. So I kind of like it. And the nice thing about doing it. Well, the nice thing about doing it like that is that you kind of get an eclectic look at what sets I've actually bought and built. Because I always thought I was going to be building oodles and loads of Star Wars, but that is not the case. You know, and some of these sets no one's even never seen me build before. Because I kind of was into Lego before, obviously, I did the YouTube channel. So
all my non-Star Wars is down here. My Star Wars is overtaking. This is just like all Star Wars up here now. So, Star Wars.
I want the Rancor though. I want the Rancor, and I've got to start the video and put it back together.
I actually realized I realize I'm a huge Star Wars fan, but I rarely show Lego Star Wars on video. I always just have the Disney Castle, and that's pretty much it.
I know. But you've got a load of good stuff. See, I want to build that set you've got there, Chris. I got it for like 50% off in John Lewis. That what's it called? The one below the
ITS.
Yeah, I like that. I think that looks cool, man. It's like
Galaxy's Edge. Woo!
Galaxy Edge. Yeah, it's like a miniature version of the Tantive. I really like that.
The Tantive? I've got that down here as well to build.
It's a great build. I love it.
Everything's everywhere at the moment. I do have an Ewok, actually. I keep forgetting. I've got this one. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
It's a mess out there at the moment.
I like that. I like that a lot. It's pretty cool, man.
Got that from Comic-Con in Manchester a couple of years ago now.
Oh.
But yeah.
Tech, how's the Boba Fett helmet going, dude?
Finito.
Very cool.
I think he's gone a bit wrong. There's a bit of yellow on the side of his head. I think that should be green there, shouldn't it?
I'm colorblind, and there are so many of these 1x1 types on this that are like gray, green, and like it was a nightmare for me to get all those right. So yeah, when you say stuff like that, I wouldn't half doubt it.
I love it. I love that helmet. I love how they've got a little bit of gray to show the dent as well, like on the
the top
really cool.
Yeah, it's really nice. Like I said, I'm not sure that was the most pleasurable build, but the end product is really nice. So I will.
You know what? If you don't like the build of that one, do not get the TIE Pilot helmet.
Yeah,
that one's even worse.
I've got it. I just did the Stormtrooper now.
The oxygen tubes, they are a faff to do.
Yeah,
they're real faff to do.
Yeah, they look at. I might build that on London Calling actually tomorrow. I don't know.
I think it's actually the best looking one of the three.
Yeah,
but those bits just take forever to do.
I think because it's all black, you hide a lot of the gaps and
that's true. Yeah,
and that's why I think the Stormtrooper is possibly my new favorite, because the white highlights everything. But yeah, I'll still get it. I'll get.
I hated about them because they're technically big brick heads, in my opinion. I think that there should be no stickers. So I think like the bits for the Stormtrooper, there should be prints, not sticker bits. Because like
pieces, aren't they?
Yeah, Boba Fett doesn't have any stickers.
No.
I don't know why they have to have stickers. They should just all be prints.
Yeah.
It make them more desirable in the aftermarket as well if they were all prints, because obviously it's rarer. But
yeah, for these big display sets, I don't know why they don't use, especially like external things. So like on the inside of a cockpit, it's not going to be much, but yeah, definitely for like anything external, it can peel away with like moisture in the air or things.
Yeah, it's like the UCS A-wing, for instance. Like that has stickers on the actual glass. Like, why would you do that? Like, just print it. It's a UCS set.
Yeah. And like the thing is, like when you're paying that sort of money for it, even if you were to add an extra tenner, like people would pay it at that price. Like,
oh yeah.
I don't see.
The thing is, I don't even get how they say it's because of cost, because brick heads are all printed.
Yeah.
So that's all printed. So why can't the UCS sets that are like £300 be printed?
And like £4 minifigures or £5 minifigures that like have printing all over the place. Like,
what's up, teacher?
But yeah, I mean,
I think soon they're going to start having stickers applied to the Star Wars minifigures.
No, I don't think they'll ever do that again. They did that.
They'll be like, oh, we can't bother to print the torsos, but you can have a sticker for the front.
They did that when minifigures first came out back in like I think it was the 70s or 80s, but I don't think they'll ever do that again.
Yeah, I'm only joking.
Last time they did it was I think Lego Races had them, but yeah, everyone was just like, we hate these. They went, okay, we'll stop doing it. So they should be gone now.
I do wonder if we'll ever get to a place where Lego just print everything.
I tell you what, these buildable figures, right? They're not the best things in the world, but the helmets on them are really, really good.
See, I didn't mind him, and I liked Vader as well.
Yeah, I got Cody as well. He's quite good.
It's when they try to do human faces that's when they fall apart.
Yeah,
the helmets are great.
Grievous was the best one.
It was good.
56.
He's pretty good actually.
He's quite good. The only problem is his coloration is exactly the same as BB-8. So every time BB-8 should be destroyed. But there's a couple of good ones. I tell you, Kylo's. Oh, I tell you, who's good. Yeah, check out this one, guys. This is a cool one.
Oh yeah, Scarif Trooper.
Yeah.
I like
Scarif.
Yeah, that's a short trooper from Scarif. Really cool.
It was really weird. The Forbidden Planet used to sell all these, and they used to sell brickheads as well. And then when they, for some reason, they turned around and decided that they wasn't going to sell them anymore. These and the brickheads, and they had all the latest ones, which at the time Darth Maul was a new one out, along with Darth Vader with the removable helmet and stuff. Yeah. And they sold everything. They just went 50% on everything. So I just bought everything I could, and a couple of times over. And I'm glad I did actually, because I just went for all these. But like you say, Luke Skywalker. I think who's the one out of Rogue One? Jane Erso. They did her as well. They just don't quite. They look kind of dead. It just
that was
don't work.
A terrible figure.
Yeah.
But Maul, who's got like a humanized face to obviously by his horns. I suppose it's like tattoos and stuff make it a bit easier. But I thought they captured his likeness really well.
Yeah. I got a few of those to build. I tell you which one was a really, really good one, but the one from the Solo movie, the Ranger.
Oh, yeah. I can't think now. But K2SO was another good one.
Yeah, I got that to build. I might do it. Do you know what they are though? I will say this: they're the worst thing in the world to build. They're bangly and all sorts. So trying to do a speed build of these is a nightmare.
I've only got the original Vader and then Jango Fett. That's what I've got. They're all right.
Oh, Jango.
The Stormtrooper. The Stormtrooper was pretty cool. The original trilogy Stormtrooper, that was quite a good one. And then the Range Trooper from Solo was pretty good as well.
Yeah, K2SO was cool. Yeah, I think any of the droid, like you said, any of the helmets, any of the droids, they can.
I never got anything that wasn't minifig scale before like 6 months ago, and I pulled the trigger on the Batmobile, and then since then I bought everything that wasn't minifig scale. Like, I used to always say, "Oh, it has to be minifig scale," and I missed out on a lot of cool stuff because of that.
It's going to be Technic next, Chris.
Oh, imagine that.
I had nowhere physically to put Technic. I'd just literally be holding it every video just because that's what I'd have to do to put it in the room. Like Chris, why are you holding that Porsche? Because I have no shell for it, so I've just been walking around with it for 7 months.
I really want to get the McLaren Senna. It looks really good.
I've not seen it yet. Is it good looking?
I've seen like the adverts and stuff. It looks really good.
I thought you said you were getting all the McLarens, didn't you?
Yeah, so I need the McLaren. I need the new McLaren Senna, and then I need the polybag, and that's it. And I have all the McLarens, which is pretty cool.
What was the one that came with the Top Gear magazine?
That was a Lamborghini. Yeah, Lamborghini.
I've got that one in the cupboard.
Yeah, they did that as a gift for purchase. They couldn't give that away. That was in like, the magazine twice.
I think that's what I got mine was gift with purchase because I didn't get the Top Gear mag. I think I got it. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, so that was the Top Gear magazine one, and it was all right, but I want to get the McLaren. Looks really cool.
The McLaren really good actually. I still think I'm going to get the Ferrari.
Rogue, do you want to show us around that set? Because I think it looks pretty sweet.
Yeah, so this is the broadside brig from 1991 Lego Pirates. I think it was the last wave or second to last wave of the blue coat stuff, which I've quite a bit of. It's a pretty simple build. It's not too complex. It's got a little prison cell on the left with one of the pirates. And just some stations for some Imperial soldiers. It's like a little Imperial fort. Got the flag, got the parrot, and then on the back.
I love how happy that prisoner is.
You can open the door behind as well to release the prisoner. So it's very simple. It's like a lot of these pirate sets are super simple, but what's nice is, of course, you get the larger pieces like the door, for example, but you get the nice minifigures, the printed pieces as well. The panel pieces are really cool. You know, I've got Saber Island there as well, which is another really cool. Is that panel piece
printed, Rogue?
Yep, that's printed.
That's mad. Whereas in like the Haunted House, you had to stick stickers on for that.
So I've got Saber Island as well. So this is from the original way. That's 1989 Saber Island. This one's really cool. It was basically like a Lego Pirates battle pack. You just got 3 soldiers, little fort, again printed flag piece. All these pieces are printed. Cool stuff. Thanks, Emily. Really cool. And you got 3 pirates. You got 2 of them here, 2 soldiers, and another soldier as well. But really cool set. Nice base plate as well. Really nice base plate. And then
I like the way they did the foliage. That looks pretty cool.
Yeah,
really cool.
I love the old Lego logo on the instructions as well.
I can grab it. Yeah, really cool. Really cool. So yeah, these are the instructions from 1989. Really cool. So I'm only missing now from the blue coats. Like, I think I have all of the. I think I need one more blue coat set, and I have all of the Imperial stuff, which is pretty cool. There's the minifigures.
Rogue, is there any adverts in that instruction manual for any other sets?
I don't think there was. No, there's not. No, so it's just the end. Literally, back in the instructions is just the end picture. The instructions, because they used to in the old sets, you'd basically get the instructions plus like a manual, whereas in the newer sets, of course, in the adverts are in the manual as well. I can find. I can show you.
I find that really weird with a detective's office. Like in between each bag, it has an advert.
So I can show you. This is another old set. So you basically get inside. So still sealed, which is pretty cool. But anyway, so you get the instructions.
Set.
So you'd get the instructions and then the adverts in a separate little manual. So it was 2 little things. What they used to do.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, this is. I think it's from a cereal box. This one, it's quite funny. And the still sealed, which is pretty cool. Yeah, Lego Pirates.
The sail on the other one is that cloth? It looks like cloth.
Yes, that is cloth. Yeah, I need to. I think you're able to iron these, make them more straight because mine's a little old at this point. But yeah, that is a cloth sail piece. Really cool.
Hey guys, I'm back. In case you missed me.
Hey BFAB.
Hey BFAB. Yeah, back to start having adverts for the other modulars and stuff.
Yeah,
don't do that anymore.
Yeah, I love the old pirate sail pieces. They're so
and then,
cool.
Yeah, and then they were selling advertising the creator stuff.
Yeah, I got all my blue coats and my soldiers.
You ever tried to wash the cloth and stuff on this?
I haven't. No, luckily the ones I've got are all in decent condition. But I've heard you can at least iron them to make them, I guess, more straight because they do sort of just a bit worn out over time. So I need to fix them a little bit. But apparently it's not.
Well, that's why you buy new sets. You have to buy them new.
Yeah, except these are from 1989 BFAB.
Life is not fair, Rogue. You might have to get a second, third, and fourth job.
Yeah, no, I love the vintage Lego sets, and he's some of my favorites in the moment. But yeah, Saber Island and Broadside's Brig, really cool.
So everyone in the comments, make sure Rogue gets a job. So everyone comment, get a job, Rogue. Sorry,
it's okay. You're all there. We gotta do this. There we go. But yeah,
Mr. London Bridge Bricks has to head off, guys.
Greg, don't leave us. My own father already left me. We can't have you leave us too.
I'll adopt you, BFAB, don't you worry.
Yes.
Hey, Greg, do you want to tell us what's coming up on your awesome channel during the week?
Well, I tell you what's going to be coming up tomorrow for a start, folks. This time tomorrow, pretty much most of the people that are in this stream or in the panel are going to be streaming on London Calling tomorrow night. So that's pretty exciting. That's a nice way to kick off the weekend, isn't it? And then over the weekend, I'm going to do a popping poly bag, hopefully a special one. That's going to come out. I might even send it out over the weekend as well. There might be the odd short as well. And then next week, finally, I'm going to finish off my city update, as everyone calls it. It seems strange saying that I've got a city update to come, but anyway, that will come next week, folks. Come rain or shine, that will be out next week. And I think are we going to do a stream, kind of that late, a sort of short late one again next Wednesday? Are we going to do that again?
Yeah, we'll do a late one.
Sweet. So that's kind of me for next week, and then of course it's Friday and London Calling all over again. I don't know. I might even do a review actually. Do you know what? I really fancy. I've been kind of playing with this all day long. Kind of where my office is downstairs. Now I can't do what Mikey does, or Chris, where they work in this sort of environment. I couldn't do that because I'd be forever twiddling with the stuff and messing around with stuff. Albeit it's a very creative thing, that's for sure. So I have to have I kind of set up an office downstairs in the lounge, and I've got to be honest, I quite like these, and I think I might do a small review on it as well. And I've got to be honest, maybe it's because I'm kind of watching the Spidey in the Universe film as well at the moment, which I will finish this weekend, side. But I honestly think this is the best figure that's been out this year so far.
It's a really good one, especially for Marvel with their standards of crap minifigs, and this is coming from someone who loves Marvel. It's a really good minifig.
The Miles Morales minifigure is incredible. Really, really cool.
And as well, I think he's a really cool character. I think he's a very genuine character that a lot of people could kind of empathize with. And I've got to be honest, but I don't know what you guys think, but I honestly think it's my favorite Spider-Man movie. It really is. So,
from the end of the Spider, yeah, that's a really good one. I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's so freaking good.
Yeah, it's my favorite Spider-Man film. I really like it.
Honestly, guys, I think it's really fresh. I love the animation. It's kind of different. It's kind of taken and it's kind of brought us all loads of other characters as well in it that I really liked. Maybe the Kingpin was a little bit underdeveloped, but we kind of know what he's all about, and he's a villain and all that jazz. And I especially like the Octopus, Dr. Octopus, that was in that one as well. I think that would make a very good Lego character. I think that'd be awesome. That would be. But yeah, that's what's coming up on London Bridge Bricks, folks. And I look forward to seeing all you lovely peeps this time tomorrow night. I really do.
Hi.
Hi.
All right. Well,
take care, Greg.
And have a lovely evening, folks. And Sai, I love you.
I love you, Greg. Thanks for being
I love you. Anyway, on that bombshell, folks, I bid you all farewell.
Bye.
Take care, Greg.
That was so adorable.
Just to quickly answer SaraStarBricks' question, I think the minifigure you have is from Forest Men. Just to quickly answer your question.
Ignore Rogue, whatever he said, even if he's right.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. Nothing personal here.
They've got a minifigure with dark grey legs, green torso, red arms, a quiver, and a hood. So yeah, it sounds like Forest Men.
You know what? I agree with Rogue. I'm going to actually say what Rogue said, even though he already said it.
Okay.
Yeah. What we'll do, guys, is I think we will continue on for another maybe 10 minutes, and then we'll give everyone enough time to get over to see CC. She's on at 11, and we'll have fun with CC when we go over there. I just banged my knee and was really sore. Ow.
10 minutes means another 10 hours. Guys, we're going another 10 hours.
Woo! Maybe we should do something like that in the future. Have a mad stream.
As long as I have snacks, I'll be good.
For a week.
A week stream. If I have snacks, I'm good. I got this. That's what I do any day. I literally sit here, I join streams and snack all the time. That's my typical life anyway. So
we accidentally streamed for 4.5 hours on Tuesday.
How long are you streaming for?
4.5 hours.
Oh yeah, I saw. I'm just like, I wake up right. I'm like, okay, that's gonna be a good stream. Just sitting there listening to it, fall asleep. For some reason, I fall asleep during everyone's streams. My bad. I'm tired, and then I wake back up, and you guys are still streaming. Then I fall asleep again. I have to wake back up, and it's
Steph wasn't happy.
Yeah, but that was a tough build, Chris. The detective's office.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't bad. It was from the beginning, 4.5 hours. But yeah, it's. The bags, I was saying during it, I was like, I get what you were with the passive, and I like, it's like it only has 4 bags in the entire build, but it's not. It's like 20 bag 1s, 20 bag 2s, 20. It's crazy. So yeah,
you have as much space there as I have probably, and it's like I had a bag and I was running through a bag, and then I had another bag, and it was like, oh Jesus, I had a kitchen table taken over as well.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm not looking forward to doing the other older ones, the other older modulars, just because like. You think that they're fairly easy, but you forget how big a modular building is. You know, it's like 3,000 pieces. So, yeah.
BFAB, what's the biggest set you've ever built?
Okay, so piece count wise, that would be the Hogwarts Castle. I think it has like 6,040 pieces, but like the most expensive is the Death Star, which is a $500 set. But the Hogwarts Castle is only 400. So.
And when you moved, did you break any of them? Like,
I broke down 95% of my sets. I mean, I don't know, Si, if you've seen my collection. So my collection, I have 25. Or I did a video a while back. No self promo, guys. Don't worry, I'm not self promo. It's called. It's like what does $25,000 worth of Lego look like? And my collection's like massive. And like from that 2 or 3 years when I made that video, I've gained at least another $10,000. So. Yeah, it just sucks. Most of my collection's taken apart, thrown in, larger Ziploc bags inside garbage bags. When I moved, I'm just like, and I haven't taken them out because I'm just like, I'm gonna probably move again, and I just don't want to rebuild stuff. But I have a massive collection. So
cool.
Come here. Speaking of self promo, what we'll do is we'll wind down now and get everybody, let everybody have a drink and stuff and settle down.
Really? Yeah, I got this. Oh
yeah, Chris, what is coming up on your channel? You are probably something coming up on Tuesday and every day, have you?
Every day,
twice a day.
I'm trying to just do 3 vids a week at the moment. So I got my city update tomorrow, and then I think Steph's on EMMASAUEUS on Saturday. Again, that's cool. So I think Sarah's.
When am I going to make a guest appearance? Come on, don't be genderfying, discriminating against us men.
I have to do a stream because I've actually got a stream. I actually bought StreamYard for a month, so I have to do like one with peeps. But yeah, other than that, and then I've just got to find.
I'm using my hand, Chris. My hand's raised. I know you don't see it. It's still raised.
You have to do face cam if you're on my channel.
I don't mind.
It's the rules.
They might vomit though, but hey, you know what?
It's fine. They said they have to put up with my face all the time. I'm sure they'll be all right with some.
You drop down to like 5 viewers, you'd be like, "Yeah, BFAB, turn off your camera."
StreamYard stops working. But yeah, that's it from me. I don't know, 3 random videos next week. I don't know what it's going to be yet.
And Tech, what have you've been getting a little bit of a bollocking from Claire. So what have you got planned for?
I have. So tomorrow will be my birthday call video. That's coming out before London Calling. Be on that tomorrow evening with most of you guys, I believe. Yep. And then next week, I don't think I've quite written out what I've got planned. I think there'll be another haul video in there somewhere. I'll be doing a live stream. I might do like a 4 p.m. live stream on Monday. I think that might be something I do, maybe a bit of stream.
Nice.
But yeah, just be on the lookout. But I'm motivated, so there should be plenty of content coming out from me.
Yay!
Awesome. And we've dropped down now to Sarah and Sarah, Mike, and Paris. What have you guys got coming up?
Well, Paris is in the bedroom and Mike is in the kitchen, but I will just be joining London Calling tomorrow evening as well. So I'll see you there, Tech, and also Sai. And BFAB, are you going to be there as well?
I felt so left out. You forgot about me, Sarah.
I did. I said in BFAB.
Crying face. No, kidding.
Chris, are you going to be at London Calling? I don't know who all
I
is
will.
here.
Yeah, I'm going to be there.
Everybody.
I'm washing
Not
my hair.
Chris. Rogue Runner. I don't know if you're there either, but
I will be there tomorrow. Yep.
Rogue, you got forgotten about too. Okay, sorry.
No, I don't know who else is going to be there. But yeah, I'll be on London Calling. And other than that, on Saturday, I have my Mondays, Thursdays, sometimes Saturday stream. So I'm streaming this Saturday.
It must be finished on Saturday.
We're going to finish the Ninjago City Gardens, which you can't see because it's just off camera. But we're going to work on Saturday until we're done with it. And then I will be joining several of the other wonderful Lego ladies on EMMASAUEUS' channel on Saturday as well.
That I can't wait for. The last
I
one.
can't wait to get in my lipstick and my wig. I will be watching along until they accept it.
It's late for us
you got
Europeans.
BFAB, have you anything coming up?
Oh, yeah. It's even later for you, isn't it?
Yeah, it starts at midnight for me. So I was just like, ooh, that is an interesting time to start.
Steph was like, oh, it's 11. I was like, oh, you're not going to make it. And I forgot you're an hour ahead as well.
Yeah, that was one of my questions too when I heard it was midnight. And then I asked Mike, I was like, do you think that Mrs. Brickinet will be able to be there? Like, I mean,
She was falling asleep at 8 o'clock on the one they did last time. She's not a night person.
Yeah, but
I might just have to I have to sit at the bottom of these stairs here with a big prodder thing and just keep prodding on it. I'll be able to switch on the stairs and then just like,
I guess it's the happy medium of finding a time that works for everybody.
Maybe it could be like a doc stream where I grab like her arms and just try
the weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah.
Wow. That's hilarious.
BFAB, what have you got coming up, man?
A lot of things. So going toe to toe with the Bionicle community again. Gonna address their beautiful comments. Currently working on a kind of I don't know how to explain it. I'm currently working on a story time video too. And then I'm also working on another like document style series, kind of like what I did with What Happened at Brick Bros UK. I'm doing it with another YouTube channel. And then, so that, and then like a story time about how I embarrassed myself in front of a group of Lego YouTubers. And those are kind of what I'm working on at the moment, and attacking the Bionicle community. So, yeah.
I like the Brick Bros UK one. That was pretty cool.
It was a fun minute video to make. Yeah, it's fun. It's different. So I'm like, see how this works.
And are you gonna do any more live streaming?
Oh, I decided I'm not doing live streams ever again unless I get paid for it. I'm just, this is my whole mindset. Like, I'm going to people's live streams. I just don't enjoy doing my own unless, there's a reason, I guess, But I love joining your guys and, chatting with you guys. It's just difficult for me to host streams. Like, for me, it's like you have to maintain being entertaining for this amount of time, and I feel like I do better on other people's streams, kind of. So
I mean, you're always welcome here with us. So, and you always make us laugh. Success. Rogue Runner, what have you got coming up for us? I'm gonna put you in the big screen.
Woo! So yeah, today I actually uploaded a new video talking about the 90 years of Lego vote round 2. Talking about Lego Pirates and Classic Space specifically, and if they can win. And then tomorrow I've got a new vintage haul coming out featuring some rare items from Lego Adventurers that I haven't shown yet. So that's tomorrow. And then I'm working on the final showcase for Sabi's workshop in Galaxy's Edge, but that probably won't happen until next week. So might do another video at the weekend, but I'm still not sure what's going to happen yet. But yeah, thanks for having me on, Si. It's been really fun.
No problem, no problem. You like streaming now, don't you?
Yeah, I stream every Wednesday. It's really fun. And next week I'm doing a vintage stream, building some old sets. Again, on the topic of the 90 years of Lego vote. But yeah, it's really fun.
That sounds awesome. What I've got coming up, I have got a haul video coming up, and then tomorrow is going to be London calling, and then I've got a few other stuff, bits and pieces coming up as well, and then back on Thursday here with all of you guys. So what I'll do is I'll say goodbye to a few people in the chat. All the people that I remember being, there's Lorraine Fox, SaraStarBricks, Brick Building with Justin, Mr. Blue, who keeps changing his name, Blue Toys, there's AV Bricks, Gallifrey Bricks. Gallifrey was streaming there during the week. It was pretty good. We have AV Bricks, that is Alan and
Vicky.
Oh, they left a nice comment about me. Love you too, guys. In the least creepy way possible.
Ninja, we have Emily, we had Jewel Face, we had SaraStarBricks, Solo, who was on earlier on. So thank you to Solo, thank you to Mike, who was on earlier on, and Joey. Now Joey usually has some sort of internet issues, that's why he was on and off. So thanks to those guys who were here. There was loads of people. There was Ingrid Wynn, I think I saw her earlier, did I? So thank you to everybody who's here. Tech or somebody, can you pop CC's link into the chat, and then everyone can go over to CC and tell her you're coming over from here, and we will all see you over there. And thank you all for being on the panel tonight, and we will say goodbye to everybody. So bye everybody. Bye.